watch it all together. But if you have this game and you want to, join us on Wednesday nights, try to have it set up around, 6:45, 7 o'clock, and you can learn along with us. Or you can just kind of hang out and chat with us, ask questions. We'll try to answer them as we go. Maybe you just want to see if this is a game you want to buy. Then you don't have it to set up. That's fine too. Just come along, check out the game, hang out with for a little bit. We usually have 2 to 4 players, and it changes every week. The only person who's consistent is me. So if you don't like me, you probably won't enjoy what we're doing, because I'll probably be here most nights, if for no other reason, because I control the cameras and stuff. So if there's something wrong with sound or the cameras or anything, just let us know. And we're still really young at this. We are a real-life group. We actually play games. We meet almost every night of the week, and we're free. We actually have our own dedicated space where people can come and connect and compete and cooperate and create. And that's what we do. So without further ado, I'm going to toss it on over to Juan. He'll introduce himself and get going with the teach.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Juan, and I will be the head of management today as we go today onto the moon of Hoxie's 4. I'm going to turn off this light, not to blind you guys. Am I off here?
Yeah, actually, you got the deer blood light on. Why don't you just give it to me?
There we go. Yeah, so I'm not.
The prop is done.
Yeah.
It was a good prop, though.
There we go. So, like I said, we are dwarves on the planet. We are working for the company of Deep Rock Galactic. We are being sent here. Today's mission is going to be eggs, eggs, eggs. It's not a scrambled egg. We're grabbing alien eggs. And the mission today is to gather 5 alien eggs. That's all we got to do. Easy enough. Just got to squash some bugs. Apparently these things are a bit of a pushover, so we'll see. Apparently bullets do damage. So, as we start today, I'm going to start to teach, and I'm going to go through certain things. I've already pre-set up the board. The only things in the setup I have not done is we're going to pick a secondary weapon and a rock and stone card. You will know what those do here in a second, but that's the only part I didn't do because that is variable and random. Everything else is pretty much standard. I don't know if you can see your board there, Jerry, but you still need to set up. But essentially, you're going to want to put anything with the small ammo clips. I don't know if that's in frame.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to go ahead while you're doing that. If you want to explain what you're doing, I am going to zoom in on my player board.
Sounds good. So what I am doing right now is I am setting up the default player board. So in the game, you have the option of using the default primary weapon, or you have another variable of a primary weapon that you can bring. But for this case, we're just going to be using the standard primaries. Jerry will be playing as the driller, and I will be playing as the gunner. Basically, the driller is very good at crowd control and just yada, yada, yada. The gunner is really good at just killing a lot of things and just big, heavy, bulking minigun guy. Insert TF2 heavy, I guess. Now, I have set up everybody. This is primary ammo. This is secondary ammo. Secondary ammo will be used for secondary weapons. Primary ammo will be used for primary weapons. Every dwarf will have special little tokens with them. I will explain here in a second what each token does. For the most part, Jerry's flames, the ways those work is that the creatures, number one, they block line of sight and creatures cannot walk through them. All that stuff will make more sense here in a second. And then the gunner has a shield which will protect us, and I'll get into details. And then I also have a zip line to help us to get across these dark pits. Okay, on the board, we have a couple things. Here we have our threat tracker. As we go through the mission, this is going to start ticking down. Every time it hits one of these, the creatures will swarm. Apparently they like to do that. And once it reaches the end, if we would need to tick again, we would lose the game. So this is one of our end game triggers, which is a bad one. The only way we win is if we complete the objective, which is, again, 5 alien eggs. If we collect all 5 alien eggs, get back to the drop pod, we have made management proud. Now, going back to the board, we have a couple other things over here. We have a couple deck of cards. This is the event deck. We've got the swarm deck. We've got the rock and stone deck, and this is the supply pod deck. More on the supply pod deck as we start, once we go later on into the explanation. Essentially, this is going to dictate every turn, like whenever swarms happen, we will draw a swarm card. As events go on, you'll draw event cards. Rock and stone cards are going to be special abilities. Now, I'm just going to go through basically how a turn goes. So we're going to go from all the actions that we have available to us, Jerry. Does that work?
Yeah, these are obviously your Jonathan Armis. Is that your buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first comment I've ever had for review. So thanks. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. All right. So we've got the actions. For the actions, we have a couple. So on the way the game works is going to have during every player's turn, we're going to have two phases. You're going to have the action phase, which each player will do 3 of their actions, which are here. I don't know if it's if I can get a zoom up cam, Jerry.
Oh yeah. So yep. Sorry, I got confused there.
Is it clear? Can you read there?
It looks like it, but you can always kind of push that. You can stand up. Yeah, that's great.
Look, we have the preview. Can you see it good in the video?
Yeah, that's what it looks
so
like.
I'll leave it on right here on the table. And
I think it's fine.
Let me know of anything, but basically I'm going to go from top to bottom. We're going to start with the move action. The way the move action works is, here, Jerry, we can go back to the table.
Yep.
The way the move action works is pretty simple. We will jump 3, for one action you will move 3 spaces. So essentially, if I say, okay, my first action is going to be a move, I will go 1, 2, 3, and basically just move along. There's a couple things that you have to watch out for. We have some stalagmites in the way. You cannot walk through stalagmites, and stalagmites will block your vision or your line of sight. These tokens here are what the game calls I forgot the actual terminology. A lot of digging today. Essentially, it's just think of it like special icons or items. Our eggs is hidden under these question marks.
Like loot boxes?
Essentially, I guess you could call it that. It's a mystery. You don't know what it is until you go up to it. The way you reveal these tokens is by standing next to them, and that's when you will reveal these tokens. And I almost revealed this one before we start playing. Essentially, you will reveal a token. It can be something like this, for example. It'll have some sort of icon, and every single thing does something different, or I guess I didn't show it well. It'll look something like this. This is just a little image of a fossil. Now, once you reveal it, depending on what it is, some of these things will have a icon which shows a... Come on, man.
Excuse me.
You're good. Some of these icons, if I can go to the close-up again.
Yep.
Some of these icons will have a little pickaxe symbol on them. Whenever something has a pickaxe symbol, you cannot walk on it. You have to use a mine action to actually grab it. The only 3 things in the game which you have to do is this red sugar. For anybody that's familiar with the video game, red sugar is healing. This is one of our primary ways of healing. The other things we will have to mine are, funny enough, are alien eggs. And then, of course, everyone's little favorite, if I can find one, these little buggers like to hide, everyone's favorite, a lovely little loot bug. So the loot bugs, the way they work in this game, whenever we run into, because there is going to be a loot bug in this game, whenever we run into a loot bug, you will have to smack it with your pickaxe and kill the lovely little creature for it to excrete its lovely minerals. Now, getting to the actual game. Back to the move action. So once you move, you will reveal one of these tokens, and you will either walk on top of it if you want to grab it, or you will mine it. Basically, things that prevent movement would be creatures. Enemy creatures prevent movement. Stalagmites prevent movement. And from now on, whenever I mention the walls, it's anything that is in these black tiles. Anything that is not currently cardboard on the board. I guess it's hard to tell from up there. But essentially, anything that is not the actual cave segments, anything around it is walls. We can go through these walls, and you will find out here shortly. So, one action, 3 moves, blocked by stalagmites, enemies, and walls, and pits, my bad, and pits. So we cannot fly, funny enough. Next thing we got is attacking. Attacking is pretty straightforward. Each of if you look at our player boards, or in general, you will have different types of dice. I guess I'll put this here. We will have different types of dice available to us. we have red explosives, high armor piercing, fire, and standard ammunition. And then these two are used for two other things, which I will get into, as are these. These are the ones that the creatures will use, depicted by these lovely sharp teeth. Now, as we play the game, the way attacking works is you will get to do an attack action. An attack action can constitute a primary weapon fire or a secondary weapon fire. Anytime you fire your weapon, no matter what, unless it's specifically told otherwise, you will spend a primary or secondary ammo respectively of the weapon you're firing. Okay? When you fire a weapon, things to keep in mind. You need to be in range, for one, and two, you need to have line of sight to whatever you're shooting at. Using the current board as an example, actually, let me use my dwarf here. Excuse me, Jerry, we're going to move you back. I'm going to set my gunner up here. Is my player board's... actually, you know what?
Your player board is not. You would have to put it...
Let's do that.
That's what you had to do, yep.
Let's see. Is that nice and visible? Lovely.
You can always look right here. There's a little bit of a delay, but...
Yeah. We're going to set it up there. All right. Now that you guys can see it, here's how this is going to work, guys. Here you can see the range of the weapon, and here you can see the type of damage it does. So, essentially what this is saying is that this weapon has one ability which is called Burst Fire. Anytime I use a Burst Fire ability, I will roll 3 of the green regular ammo die, which are these here. And then this ability states that when on successive attacks are free actions, I only have to pay for the ammunition. So essentially, once I get this baby wound up, I can hold the trigger and just keep firing, firing, firing for as long as I have primary ammo. Every time I fire one of these primary ammos, I will roll all 3 dice. Now, back to the board. Back to the board. Things to keep in mind besides your ammunition and your range. So in here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy is nice and well within range. What we're going to do here is I'm going to check if I have line of sight. Line of sight is determined by anywhere on your hex that you're currently standing in. You will grab any point from that hex and try to draw a direct line to the creature you're trying to shoot at. Okay? If you have no interruptions, you will hit the creature. Things to keep in mind for, I guess, edge cases, for those of you wondering, is, for example, in this case, assuming the exploder was right here, I would not be able to shoot this exploder because technically the tip of my hex would still intervene or directly cross over in some way or touch. The idea is touching. You cannot touch any other thing that would block line of sight. So in this case, I cannot see him. Here I can see him. Just... that's one of the most important, the typical edge cases that shows up in games like this. Moving on, so and the secondary weapon fire will work the same. We just haven't chosen our secondary weapons yet, but it's going to look very similar to the primary weapon. Next thing we got is our trusty pickaxe. No dwarf is complete without their trusty pickaxe. The pickaxe is essentially used by this die, or actually I'll show it here, by this die here. This die has a bunch of little pickaxes on it and one empty and one blank spot. Essentially, whenever we use the mine action, it has to be adjacent to wherever the dwarf is. Let's say, for example, I want to carve a path. You can carve a path anywhere where there is a cave wall. In this case, if I rolled my dice, I rolled 1 pickaxe symbol. That means I can carve out 1 space. I will grab one of these empty spaces and place it wherever I decided to carve a space out. So as you can see, it is very possible to start carving entire little paths and expand the board as we go along playing the game. In fact, that is the primary and only way we will access these hidden cave segments. We will not see these cave segments until we get to that point. Okay, next thing we've got is we've got our throw action. Each of us will start with 1 grenade, which will look with these card backs here. The grenades essentially are a throwable object, which is why we would throw them. They are only blocked, so apart from weapons, the only thing that block line of sight for grenades are cave walls. You will not be impeded by stalagmites or other creatures. You can just throw that puppy right over and it'll do its thing. Okay? We will each start with 1. Every grenade is different, and the grenade will also specify what it does. So not to worry there. Next action we got is an overclocking. we can overclock our secondary weapon. So I'm going to show this here. This is one of the standard Subata 20 semi-automatic or 120 semi-automatic pistol. The way this card works, what overclocking will do, which this is overclocking, is it allows you to flip this card over. Mind you, let's pay attention to what we got here. This is saying that to fire this weapon, it is a free action. It has a range of 5, and it'll cost a die. Remember, even though it says free action, it will still cost you ammunition to fire this weapon. Now, let's say if I decide to overclock this pistol, I will flip it over. Now, there's a couple icons here, which I'm going to also drag in the player board in a second to explain some of these. First things first, right off the bat, now we're rolling 2 dice every time we use an ammunition, so we're off to a great start. It's still a free action. It maintains its range, but then we've got these 2 symbols here. Those 2 symbols are referencing here on the player board these 2 segments here. Secondary weapons start the game limited to 3 clip or 3 magazines for you gun nerds. So you're limited to 3 magazines, and the last 2 are locked. Once you overclock, you are allowed to add or fill up your magazine to the top. Mind you, it does not fill up the second you overclock. You will have to resupply up to 5. Let's just to make sure we are clear with that. You don't immediately get all 5, and you don't get to refill your gun when you overclock. When you overclock, you are set at whatever ammo you were at. You just get the abilities of flipping the card over. We also get some more upgrade slots, which we will get into upgrades as they show up. Just keep in mind that these things will essentially make your guns better. Okay? More gun go boom, I guess you can say. Going back here, we are down to resupply. So, resupplying. There's a couple types of minerals we will be seeing in this mission. The 2 most important ones we will be dealing with is nitra, depicted by this red gem, and the lovely gold. Now, gold and nitra serve 2 different purposes. I forgot to mention, when you overclock, you will spend 1 gold. That is the most important thing. It is not a free action. It will cost you an action and 1 gold to overclock your secondary. Now, in order to call a supply pod, which is this lovely doohickey here, this thing will come all the way from the space rig and come on down anywhere on the map. It doesn't matter if you have line of sight to it or not. You will just spend the 3 nitra or gold. Gold in this case can be used to replace nitra only in this case. Nitra cannot substitute gold. Only gold can be used to substitute nitra in the case of a supply pod. Only. When we call this supply pod down, we can place it anywhere that is an empty hex. It doesn't matter if we have line of sight or how far it is from us. We can just call it down as long as it's an empty space. When we call down one of these supply pods, I will grab one of these supply pod cards. So essentially what they will look like is something like this. You will grab however much ammo this is depicting and place primary, secondary, and health cubes, which are depicted by these red, what did I do with them? Oh, here. By these red cubes here. This is used to represent dwarf health, these red cubes. So essentially I would put in 3 red cubes along with 3 secondary ammo, 6 primary ammo on this card, and essentially wherever this pod is, this is what's in it. When you go up to this pod, you can use an exchange supplies action. This is the next action in line. The exchange supplies action is for 1 action. You can essentially exchange with the supply pod or another dwarf that is adjacent to you anything but health. Now for the supply pod, I don't know why you would ever want to give anything to a supply pod. You're just there to grab things from it. So essentially you can grab for 1 action as much as you want, or as long as you stock up to your limits. You can never have more primary or secondary ammo than your current limits on the board. Remember, before you overclock your secondary, you can only stock it till 3 ammo. Keep that in mind. Okay. Once you exchange the supplies, you can also exchange with a dwarf. So I can give another dwarf primary, secondary. I can give them my rock and stone cards. I can give them everything is exchangeable, everything but health cubes. Once you have any health cubes, you cannot exchange. You cannot do blood transfusions on the field. Not allowed. All right. Next thing we got is an assist and the revive. This is a 1 action for the person doing the assistance. And the reason this is important is because it is possible in this game to either be knocked down or completely knocked unconscious. When you are knocked down, at the start of your turn, if nobody has assisted you...
Make sure you let me know where we are, because I'm doing like...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so if we're going back and forth, just say, you know,
I'll
main board, Jerry.
All right, we'll stay here on the main board.
Yep, that's fine.
If you're knocked down, you will be, at the start of your turn, you will have to spend 2 of your 3 actions just to stand back up, essentially leaving you with 1 action. If another dwarf is kind enough to lend you a hand, they will spend 1 action to get you back up, and at the start of your turn, you will keep your 3 actions. If you are knocked unconscious, this is a very bad thing. You are essentially not doing anything. You have no actions, you are out of health. This is what happens when you're out of health, by the way. I guess I should have been more specific. When you don't die in this game, you go unconscious, because dwarves are just that hard-headed.
Or that tough.
Yeah, they're just that tough. Now, when you're knocked unconscious, another dwarf will have to revive you. When you are revived, you're revived with 1 health cube only. Okay? Every time it comes back to your turn and you are unconscious, we will tick down 1 space on the threat track. So it is not a good thing to be knocked unconscious, and essentially the game will start ticking down faster and faster and faster until you are revived. Okay? I'm going to send this back to where it was. And last but not least, the Rock and Stone cards. Rock and Stone cards essentially... Rock and Stone cards show us essentially a free action. This is a completely free action. You can do it at any point. I'm going to show it here on a close-up. It is a free action that you can use at any point. It is completely free, and you will do everything that the card says, and then you will discard the card. Mind you, this Rock and Stone card can be played on your turn or on somebody else's turn. It is completely free to do, and is one of the things you can exchange using an exchange action. Go back to the board.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, and that is essentially everything that will happen during the thing we, as dwarves, can control. After every player's turn, we will have an event phase. The event phase will happen as follows. Either, if we are on a swarm, or essentially, if we would tick to a swarm, we would resolve a swarm card. If not, we will always resolve an event card. Event cards can be anything. They can be good things, but most of the time, they're very bad things. Nothing is very friendly on Hoxie's 4, as you will very soon discover. And that is essentially the gist of it. The creatures, for the most part, the way they work is they will always chase down the closest dwarf. They will either attack or move. They will sometimes do both. But for the most part, they will always prioritize attacking. Okay? The creatures are a little scary in the fact that they don't care about chasms. They will simply crawl across the sides of the pit. They will, like I said, always pursuing the closest dwarf to them space-wise. Okay? If it is a tie, they will go after the dwarf that just played their turn. Okay? We have a couple things here. I guess we can explain some of the creatures that are currently on the board, since we will be seeing them in action here very soon. Close up here.
Thank you. And just real quick, we had a goal for 20 people watching tonight. We're at 23. Thank you, everybody. It's really appreciated. I can't tell you how happy I am to see everybody. So if you have questions about the game or anything that Juan's doing, or if you have any suggestions about our layout, technical or otherwise, also please let us know. This is our 4th or 5th time doing this on Wednesday night. We're going to try to do it every Wednesday. So we'd like to keep getting better. We want to make it an enjoyable experience for you. So if you have suggestions, lay them out. If you got questions about the game or the rules, ask them. And then, all right, throw it back to you.
Yeah, thanks, no worries. Thank you, everybody. Now, back to the main objective here, which is we got to get going because management will come after us soon. We've got three different creatures that already started on the board. Mind you, there are a lot more than these 3.
Do you want to show those creatures on the...
We totally could. Let's zoom them in. Actually, let me grab copies of them so I don't forget where those are.
You know what? I'll just zoom in on the board. So I'll pan and zoom to them.
I'll point them out as we go through
here.
them. So we're going to start with the grunt, which is this little guy here.
Yep, so
Actually,
if
Jerry,
you want,
I can grab them one at a time. Let's just do that.
Okay.
And I'll bring it right here.
Yep.
I'll show the card and the creature side by side.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Well, there you go. This is the the humble grunt. This is essentially the workhorse of the hive. The grunt is pretty weak overall. Essentially, the anatomy of this card is as follows. These cards are numbered. Essentially, you will go through this deck of cards depending on what creatures are on the board, and you will start going down and activating creatures in ascending order, starting
Someone
from...
said it's Steve. Is that animal's name Steve?
Huh?
Someone said it's Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, and earlier someone said for... I think Dylan said for Carl. I assume
For Carl, yeah, those are some of the things that the dwarves will yell in the game.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right. I've never played the game, so I'm missing all of the...
This is
I'm trying to-
definitely Steve. All right, so they've got 1 health, 1 range, and a movement of 3 spaces. Remember, creatures when they activate will always try to attack you. So essentially, in order for this little creature to do any damage to you, he has to be right next to you. Other than that, he will come closer. Here you will have essentially what they can do. This little creature is just saying you will roll 1 of these die whenever he attacks. If you get an exclamation mark, normally he has no effect unless if you're playing on Hazard 5. Hazard 5 was back on the... essentially, if you want to really quickly pan really quickly back to the board, I'll show it. When you're setting up the game, you can set up the difficulty on the threat track.
Do you want me to zoom into anything on the
Yeah,
board?
right here.
Yep.
You could set up the game to be a little harder. So already we're playing on a veteran difficulty mission. But here you can make the game just a little bit harder by going to threat 1, threat 2, and this will be threat 3 through 5. Essentially what this card is telling us, back to the little card here, essentially what the little grunt card is telling us is that he, at Hazard 5, the exclamation mark, he will do damage only on Hazard 5. Any other hazard, the exclamation mark will not do anything. Moving on, we're going to grab the Exploder. The Exploder is a little bit more of a threat in this case. He will attack using a red die, as we can see here. These are the explosive dies. The explosive die don't miss, essentially. They'll essentially do damage or they will scare something away. Mind you, dwarves are fearless. We do not get scared. For rock and stone, gentlemen. We've got here, so the Exploder is a health 1, range 1, so he'll run right up to you, and then can move 3 spaces. The Exploder, what's different about this Exploder compared to the Grunt is that whenever he activates, essentially when he attacks you, he will roll this die, and whatever is rolled, in this case 1 explosive damage, he will do it on every space around him. The same case is true when you kill him. When you kill the Exploder, he will also roll the die and damage everything around them for whatever you rolled. The only way you're safe is if you get a scare action because, once again, gentlemen, say it with me, rock and stone, we are fearless. Now, the last thing that is starting here on the board is a Brood Nexus. This nasty little monstrosity spawns grunts non-stop as long as it is alive. Every time this thing will activate, well, number 1, it doesn't move, it has no range, and it has 5 health. So it's a pretty tough little thing to kill. Every time we would roll dice for it to activate, it is rolling 2 dice, and it is looking to get...
You can lay them down,
yeah, that's a good idea.
Can get a little bit of a look at it.
You can see that
People want to see the sculpts.
There's a little grunt coming out of its mouth or something.
We need to paint these bad boys up.
Yeah, it's a pretty game. It's really gorgeous. We got essentially every time it's going to roll 2 dice, and every time he rolls an exclamation mark, he will spawn a grunt. Essentially, these are spawn points. It is at a chance that they will spawn something, but they will always spawn something. If they are killed, they will have 1 last chance to spawn something.
Ah.
And that...
I feel like we want to kill him quickly.
Yep, and that is essentially, just for now, there is a little more things here and there, but we will cover those as the game goes on. Because if not, there's no point in explaining every single detail, as we will probably not see everything the game has to offer. There is a lot here to explore. So essentially, Jerry, if you want to go back to the main board,
yep,
we're
there.
We are ready to start the game. We are going to do the very last part of the setup, which is essentially the only thing I've left out. We will each get randomly a throwable, which is essentially our grenade.
You want to show an example of what that would be on the small screen there?
Let's show here what a grenade looks like. So essentially, this is a proximity grenade. As you can see, it has a range. Remember, throwables, you only need to have line of sight, and nothing blocks line of sight except for cave walls. So essentially, anything that is not discovered terrain. If you cannot walk on it, that's a bad example. Just cave walls. So essentially, this grenade in particular comes with a little token. Funny enough, I drew one of the most complicated ones. So you could place wherever you throw, as long as you're at range 4, wherever you throw this thing, you will place this token there. And it even explains it to you. So place the token on the target space. You will roll 2 explosive die against the first ground creature that enters this space. Essentially, whatever touches this thing is pretty much dead. It's going to hurt, or it's going to be very badly hurt. This is an example of a grenade. All the grenades, the good thing about them is they will explain everything that they do on the card itself. The only thing you need to remember is essentially that you can throw and what blocks your line of sight.
All right.
For this playthrough, I have gotten the can I go the close-up?
Yep.
I have gotten the phosphor grenade. Nothing like some good white phosphorus. I've got so essentially this grenade will roll a fire die and it will apply it to each space it hit. This is actually a good example. As you can see, this is a range 4 grenade, but you see here, you have a little like demonstration of essentially the letter T is the tile you are targeting. What this is telling you is whatever tile you target, this will do damage to not only the tile to the tile that you targeted, it will also hit all tiles adjacent to it. Essentially, this has got a pretty wide area of effect. Oh, and I just realized I forgot to explain one thing, which we'll go back to. Jerry's grenade, in this case, he got an impact axe, so not very explosive, more slashy. So we've got, in this case, it will roll 2 armor piercing die, which this is what they look like. They're the nice blue ones. He will roll 2 armor piercing die and apply the highest result to a single target. So essentially, he will roll 2, grab 1, and deal that damage to whatever he hit at range 4. And it doesn't have a range of effect. I guess going back to the main board super quick, the only thing I forgot to explain is when you're attacking, this game has a really cool feature. So let me use my minigun because you'll be seeing this a lot as I'm playing. Anytime you're rolling multiple dice, unless specifically told otherwise, you are able to, if I rolled this, let's say I've got 2 hits and 1 blank. I am able to, let's assume there is, I don't know, I'm going to grab this poor bastard. Normally, we wouldn't shoot this guy. We love this guy. But we're going to really quickly use him as a little test dummy. I'm sure we can spare 1 of them. Essentially, when you're attacking with these dice, you can choose to assign all dice to the creature you're attacking, or you can choose to space it out. Now, the first target must be a hit, but essentially, I can spread out the damage one tile at a time. So essentially, assuming he's standing here, I could go 1 hit, miss, and a hit. If there was 2 creatures here and here, they would be hits. Or I can just as easily assign 2 hits here and a miss here, or I can do a miss and a hit, a miss, hit, and a hit. So essentially you can just spread out the damage, but they have to be adjacent of each other. So wherever you choose your target tile, you have to spread your damage from there and it will hit everything there as long as that gun can do so. And it'll be easy to tell because the game is pretty good about telling you what you can and cannot do. And I think with that, I have covered all my bases. So we are good to begin.
I'm glad I played this a few weeks ago because I missed almost all of that. It takes almost all of my effort just to keep you in frame.
Yeah.
You go from here to here. You're dodging and weaving.
It's all the practice from all the mining.
Yeah.
One last thing we'll need is a rock and stone card each, which you all saw an example of. And now with that, we are essentially... Oh, and last thing, secondary weapon. Yeah. Game recommends... here, Jerry, you can choose it while I'll explain basically. Game recommends you choose a primary weapon of the damage type you don't already do. This is for versatility purposes, but obviously you can do as you wish. Essentially, Jerry's going to choose a secondary weapon. I will do the same, and then we will start the game. I'm going to put this there.
I think I'll go with that just for...
Okay, and I do regular.
All right. So I'll probably just be asking questions as we go.
That is fine.
And if anyone else has questions, you can ask, why do we do that? Why would you do that? The answer is going to be because I'm not a very good gamer. Probably 9 times out of 10. But yeah, feel free to ask. You know why we did something, and I'll try to answer. I kind of keep one eye on the chat and one eye on the game. So ask away.
All right. So Jerry chose the. I guess I'll show him really quick, and then we'll start the game just so you guys can see him. Jerry chose the stubby explosive SMG. So see how here it specifically states, as one of the examples I'm talking about, see it says same target. So in this case, he will roll 2 dice and they must hit the same creature at a range 3, and you guys know the rest. This is what the upgraded side looks like once we get to it. Essentially, he will do the exact same thing but rolls an extra dice, and I think it gets 2 extra range. Okay. Apart from what every SMG upgrade gets, overclocked SMG, which is more, or overclocked secondary, is more ammunition. I will be running the Warthog automatic 210 shotgun. This is a big boy. This one has a range of 3. It fires armor-piercing rounds as well as regular ammunition. This shotgun, for example, since there's no specifics on how I can about shooting, I could spread out my damage up to 2 spaces wide. The upgraded version of this, same thing as always, we get our 2 extra slots. I roll 3 dice and it keeps its range. Essentially, we just get another upgrade slot and more dice to be rolled. Now remember, you start on the side that does not say overclocked, and that now we are actually ready to start.
We're ready.
Now we're ready.
Okay. All right.
I guess, do you want to play first, Jerry? I mean, the game says it's whoever yells rock and stone, but if you really want to, I don't want to be yelling in these people's ears.
somebody said they want your hat.
They want my hat?
I'm sure it's up for availability.
Party City.
There you go, Party City. What was the question?
Do you want to play first?
No. I want you to take your turn so I can learn how to play the game while you're taking
Sounds
your turn.
good.
Or remember how to play.
So, remember, we are going to be doing from that list of actions. I'll make sure that for the first couple turns to speak whatever action I'm doing, and if anything, give a quick rundown.
It's always good, so when we do this, to just talk through your turn, just so people can follow along.
Well, tell you what, the objective of this game, and we're not going to win until we get 5 eggs, is to start discovering these points of interest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my gunner here, and I'm going to move. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Since I ended my movement next to one of these tokens, I will flip it over.
How many actions do we get?
3.
And you can do the same ones multiple times?
You can do the same one multiple times, yes. As for the only limitations you'll have is you can't throw if you don't have a grenade, and you can't use a rock and stone card if you don't have a rock and stone card. Okay. And obviously you can't shoot if you got no ammo. I guess we could have... we'll explain the dwarf abilities as we use them, or would you rather go through them really quickly?
Just as we use them.
Yeah, your reference for your ability. So your dwarf abilities will be on the bottom left under your primary weapon. That explains how it works over there, just in case. But I think yours were pretty straightforward, Jerry. You're looking for what says driller.
Close combat.
So that's this top one, close combat.
Where is that on here?
They called it drill attack. There you go.
Drill attack? Okay, so close combat weapon. Roll pickaxe die and ignore pickaxe resistance on target.
Yeah.
And then my movement is I can destroy a wall or a stalagmite, but end movement.
Yeah, so essentially...
So that is that my drill move?
That is drill move.
So drill into empty wall space or stalagmite to destroy it. Normal move action, but end move on that space. So I can move into this right here.
Yeah,
and then I could drill here and then drill here.
Yeah. The only reason you wouldn't want to is because when you use your drill move, normally when you mine, you have a chance to get a goodie from a die roll. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you destroy it with your drills, you don't get nothing.
We get 0 goodies.
Yeah, and that's the same thing for these on the wall. If you drill move into the minerals in the wall, you will also not get anything.
Okay.
So while it is useful for creating paths, for example, like if we wanted to cross here, you would probably be. Okay, so you could go 1, 2, 3, and you would be here. Where it would take me. And
I can drill. I can move through. Like when I can drill into here. We would put a cave piece
segment,
down, right?
Yeah.
And then we could like come this way if we wanted to. We don't have to go this way.
We have free reign on expanding around the cave however we want. Remember, we're going for these until we find
as soon as I run into something with my movement, it stops.
You stop, correct.
Is there ever any goodies in here, or is it only in here and in here?
Nope, stalagmites,
And
the
where
walls.
we can actually see it.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
I'm sure we have like scanners that tell us.
The loot
it's
bug
there.
is the only other thing, but that's one of the upside down tokens.
Okay. I kind of want a chance for some goodies.
So the only thing to keep in mind is the alien eggs themselves have a little special thing to them. Whenever
Where are the alien eggs?
I got one right in front of me. This is the primary objective, so we will have to collect them. For every tunnel that is visible, we will roll 2 of these die. And essentially, every time there is a exclamation mark, you will spawn a grunt there. So
Okay.
the grunts will just start coming.
Well, you look like you're hanging out. You're going to take care of that egg,
I
right?
definitely found it. What I'm going to do is I think I will take a mining action.
And how many total eggs are we looking for?
5.
5.
So I will take a mining action. I rolled 1 pickaxe, so I have collected the egg. We will put the egg. Oh, forgot to put out Molly.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
There he
Put him
is.
there. Essentially,
So
this
they
can be
can't
used
see
to
him there,
gather.
yeah. Look how
this
cute
this
he
can
is.
be used to gather the resources, but it's kind of hard to do it. But I'll set her the mule there.
There it is.
Boom. So we got our first egg. Now, since I broke an egg, I will grab these die, and for every cave segment I can see, I will roll dice. We got an exclamation mark. So where did I set? Where did I put? Ah. We'll spawn a grunt here. And now for this second cave segment, nothing. So 1 new grunt spawned.
So push the dice up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see it there?
We'll do this.
Yeah, those are just a little health.
Do we need these?
We may, if we get a supply pod, but not right off the bat.
I'll just put those by the supply pod.
Okay,
Supply pod.
so that was my second action, which was collecting the alien egg. And now, for my last action, I'm going to spin up the minigun, and we're going to see what we can do. So I have a range of 5, and I have burst fire. Remember my burst fire ability for 1 ammo. I will roll 3 dice, and every successive attack after the fact will cost me no actions. So essentially, if I really wanted to, I can spend all 5 of my ammo with 1 action. I will not be doing that because I would only get it back once we resupply. But I am going to try to kill these things by spreading out the damage. So let's see. I have a range of 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am well within range of all these creatures.
Oh, you can shoot through the rocks? Is that
Sorry. I can, yes. Because from any point on my hex has to be able to touch any point on their hex.
Oh, so this isn't rock?
No, that is a pit. That is a deep pit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was totally confused about
They
that.
can walk through the pit. We cannot.
That's right.
I have a
That's
zip
right.
line to get us across, or you can dig around the pit.
Ah,
So
yes.
this is going to be an obstacle. So we could totally have you dig right across here, and it'll avoid us all the trouble of dealing with those pits, if you want to. It'll take time to dig, but we could. Okay?
I mean, I could do 3 movements, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That would put us right up.
Well, you would have to do the first jump here.
That's not a, huh?
So you would
Well,
have
how we can move up to 3 spaces though. Right?
Ah, that's true. So
so
yeah,
I could
you
move
could
right
still make
into
it.
that with
Yes.
my
Yeah, because it
drill
would cost
movement.
you 1, 2, 3. Absolutely. Now, I don't know if you want to end your turn necessarily already having dug this up, because that would leave you completely exposed, and they will all go for
1,
you.
2. Oh, so yeah, maybe not dig into there.
Not-
Maybe drill. Okay, yeah. I think I
Maybe
think I know my
mine
turn.
this, try to get a resource, and then,
Yep.
if anything, walk across.
Yep. Good.
All right, so I'm going to try to shoot. I can't see all 3 of these guys, so I will let it rip. So I'm going to spend my last action. It's going to cost me 1 of my primary ammos. We will set those aside here. Yeah, perfect, because we will probably see these again once we get our
People can actually see
our
this a little bit.
resupply up. So I'll put some of these back in here so we can quickly grab them.
Put these here
All
so
right.
people can see.
So I'm going to roll my dice. Wait.
Whoa, that was a premature.
So that really sucks. So I only rolled 1 hit.
Wasn't great, but
1 hit.
We're
So
gonna-
essentially,
do what we got to do.
yeah, I'm going to keep these cards out so we can quickly reference how much health everything has. But the things I'm shooting at, essentially the exploder has 1 health, and the grunts have 1 health. Now the way I am going to assign this damage is, since the other 2 were misses, there's no real point in spreading them out. I'm going to hit the exploder with it. Since I've done 1 damage to the exploder, that exploder is dead, which means he's going to go boom. I'm going to roll this. And he got a scare. Lucky bastard. So essentially the way the scare works, and I'm going to make sure to read it correctly, is you move a creature 2 spaces away from the source and they take no damage. So he is just going to run away. So he is going to move, let's say, away from the source. So I guess I can't really move further away, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, and he'll stay right there. This guy is dead, so he's out of the way. And I don't think I'm in range of that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am. 2, 3, 4, 5. I am still in range. But if I try to spread out my damage, it's not going to be worth it. So I'm not going to waste any more ammo than I already did. So that will conclude my turn. So we go into an event phase. We will draw the top card of the event deck.
Yeah, because you take an event after everybody's turn.
After
right?
everybody's turn. We have drawn, I guess we can put it here on the close-up. We've drawn Closing In. Increase the swarm threat by 1, which is the, I guess we can go back here. Yeah, or actually I'll show. So essentially what this does is it's going to increase the threat by 1. So going back to the main board, this is the threat marker. We're going to increase the threat by 1. And it says, if this didn't trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. So at this point, every creature on the board is going to activate in order. Essentially, grunts will go first, starting from the ones closest to you. The grunts only have a range of 1, and they will always try to attack first. If they cannot attack, they will try to move as close as they can to you. Essentially, he has a move of 3, so he's going to start moving. 1, 2. So he's going to end this movement right here because he's nice and in range. This other guy is going to try to come up to me as the closest path. So 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
And the Brood Nexus does not move, but it will roll 2 dice. And it will spawn a dwarf, listen to me. It will spawn a grunt for every exclamation mark. In this case, he did successfully spawn a grunt.
Oh boy.
There you go.
I feel like all in all, that was terrible. All that was bad news.
Well, now it is your turn, Jerry.
Great. All right. Well, what I think, here, you want to hand me the dice?
Absolutely.
And then I'll just kind of put those right here for now. I don't think that's in the way. You can see.
Aim that directly at me? That fan?
So what's that?
Can I aim that fan directly at me?
Yeah, here, actually, let me just do.
Technical difficulties, guys.
I'll keep that one.
Oh, that's perfect.
So I'll do this one here. I'll do this one here. I don't think that the fans are super loud. Are you feeling that?
That works.
That's
Yeah,
good.
hopefully you can't hear the wind through the mic.
Hopefully, at least not too much.
Yeah. Let us know if it's
but
if the
this
wind
room,
is messing with you guys.
This room definitely gets warm. We're gonna have to find a workaround for how warm it gets.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of resources pop out of here? Gold.
So
and
the
stuff?
only thing that can pop out is looking at the mineral die. Is it can either be a sugar rock, a nitra, or a gold. Those are the only 2 options on this die.
Dylan said he can't hear the wind, so.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Dylan.
And this is good stuff, right?
Yes, remember, so nitra is how we get our resupplies, and gold is how we overclock our weapons, and it can also be used to call down the supply pod as a substitute to nitra.
So I could do my pickaxe move
Yes,
against this right here.
correct.
Or I could move and then pickaxe. That seems like.
Like move here and pickaxe
And then
twice?
I could, yeah,
You could. That'll be all your actions.
right. Otherwise, I could pickaxe and then move, and then I could get a shot off. I don't know if I can reach him. How far is the?
Flamethrower can only shoot at a range of 3.
So I couldn't, but I might be able to get this little guy. At least get him.
Yeah. I guess if do you understand how your gun works? I can go over it really quickly, just because you have
explain it again.
You have 2 different firing modes.
Yep.
So you've got the first one, which is called what is it?
Fire haze.
Fire haze. Essentially, same thing as what you guys saw with the minigun. He'll roll the 3 fire dice, and he can spread the damage as so. Now, if the fire die have if you want to zoom in 2 seconds here,
Yep.
the fire die actually have one of the die faces that'll show a double hit. This double hit cannot be spread. Essentially, think of it this way. It's one die per creature, or sorry, you assign the dice. You don't assign the damage. So essentially, this double hit will have to go to one creature. You cannot split that up. The only exception to that is the double pickaxe. The double pickaxe you can't split up. But that is the only exception.
I won't be able to split anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm only going to be able to have him in my line of sight. He will not be in my line of sight if I destroy that and move into it.
Correct. You will not see him. Well, really quickly, your second ability is a lot more useful, which is, what's it called?
Flaming Ground.
Flaming Ground. Essentially, for 1 ammo always, unless essentially, he'll roll 2 fire die, and he'll be able to apply that damage. Now, when he does the Flaming Ground, and I want to make sure to understand that perfectly here, essentially only twice per turn, you can use 1 action and 1 ammo to roll all 2 flame dice against the target space within 3 range. Apply the damage to any target. Place 3 flame tokens. The first flame token has to go on the target space if it's empty. Otherwise, you go to the adjacent one. The other 2 go to adjacent spaces, if possible within 3 range. The tokens must be connected. Flame tokens block creatures' line of sight and movement, even the flying ones. So spoiler there, they can fly. If creature can only if a creature can only spawn on the flame token, then remove the token and deal 1 damage to the creature. Essentially, flames block line of sight and movement for everyone.
How fast are these little guys?
3 range.
So what if, I'm just going to throw this out here. What if, instead of going this way, since we have to collect these anyway, what if I just go this way and you follow me and just let them chase after us?
That sounds like a plan. And if they get too close, we'll light them up.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, yeah.
All right, I like it. So I'm going to use my move action. 1. Is there any 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't think it matters. So I could just move into here, right?
So that's 1 action.
And then I imagine I can just move again. 2. That's perfect. That's exactly where it was. And then what? Probably here. It doesn't really matter, right? 3. So that's it for me. That seems kind of a lame deal, but I feel like that when we get here, that whole thing flips over.
We're covering ground a lot faster than I could, because it would take me 2 actions just to do one of the things
and you might miss, right, if you don't get an axe. So I feel like it's worth it.
Yep. All right, Jerry.
So that was lame, but that was my turn. And this says, don't go too close. Place an exploder at exit 2. All other creatures activate. That sounds terrible.
So our friend the Exploder has returned for vengeance. I guess his buddy or his brother or sisters, I guess. Are they all female? I don't know. Anyway, so going back to so all other creatures activate, which is really bad news for me. Because remember, they will always try to attack first. This sucker is well within range to do some serious damage.
Someone is asking, is this legal that you can't exit the pod that way, that you have to come out this way first?
For what I had understood, it is. I can double check. Let me get that. Let me get the correct ruling.
If it's not, I'll just go this way.
Because essentially, what I forgot to do is once you leave the pod, this flips over and turns into terrain.
So this is, I mean, technically, this is leaving the pod. It's just leaving it in through the wall.
Yes. Let me see. As soon as all dwarves have exited the pod, flip the drop pod's tile to reveal the cave floor.
But it doesn't say which way you have to exit. You can exit through a wall, right?
It doesn't seem. If somebody has played the game and knows specifically
like
that
if you could
ruling,
show us like where it is in the rule book, we'll probably. I'll make sure I throw that up later, but that is a really good point. It's a good question.
That's a good question.
We're not 100% sure. We're gonna play it like it's written in the book right now. But if it is somewhere like in another part of the book or sometimes it'll be in like an FAQ or something. When we go and cut these down and make a how to play and then a playthrough, we'll make sure to mention that specifically. You have to leave. You can't just go right through the walls. That you have to go through a certain area first. So we'll check that out. We're good.
Yeah. Okay. So
We're
we'll
just gonna play it like
we'll go
this,
like
yeah.
that. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and then if we find out later that that's incorrect, we'll throw something up in
Yep.
the description
So
or as a little.
sorry
bubble or
if
something.
somebody actually knows the rule to that and we're cheating accidentally, but it is unintentional. All right. So and all the creatures activate. So that's right. We were back to activating all creatures. Exploders spawned. Creatures activate. So they're going to always attack first, and they're going to activate. First, we're going to go through the grunts. I guess can they see these cards I've set up here? Let me put them up here.
They can't. They can see them if you push them up right there.
I'll
Yep.
do this. So these are the only reason
That's
I have these
perfect.
cards out is because these are the creatures that are actively on the board. I will play more cards out as we get the other creatures in place.
And we can put your dice over
Oi.
here. Oh, I killed it. That's it. We win.
We win. All right. So the grunts we're going to go first. So remember, it has one health, one range of 1, and moves 3. But it is well within range because it is right next to me. He will roll 1 die, miss. He doesn't miss. He chomps me for 1 health.
No.
Where do we have the?
These.
Yeah,
are
we
gonna
can.
go.
We'll put them here because we're probably gonna. I'm gonna definitely be taking some hits here.
So we can put those over here.
Yeah, and I'll pass them to you. So I took a hit, so I'm down to 4 health. He chomped me. This guy needs to move in order to attack me. He cannot move, though. He cannot come any closer. He's going to try to get as close as he can. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. He's still 2 spaces away. So he's going to stay right there because he cannot. He can move through his buddies, but he has to be. He can't land on them.
And he can't move through us.
And he can't move through us.
So he's kind of boned. And he
He's
can't
kinda
come through the wall.
He is stuck there.
So we've kind of funneled him in.
Correct.
Which is nice.
I can triple check this if anybody is curious, but I'm pretty sure about what I'm talking about in this case. But
I think we're just gonna roll with it.
we're gonna roll
Yeah.
with it. All right,
Yeah.
sound good.
So how did we? I can't remember how. What caused that? Is that just
the
every
cards.
turn? Oh,
The
okay,
cards.
okay.
So it won't always tick down. The only time it always ticks down if one of us is unconscious and it comes down to our
So
turn.
did it tick down on yours? Yep.
Mine did.
Okay.
Right. So he
I
can't
totally
move.
missed that.
He will come to the closest dwarf. He has no path to you, so he's gonna come to me. So he's gonna go 1, 2, and 3, as close as he can get.
What's up on
Next is the exploder. So the exploder.
So they don't have to walk on the ledges. He can go right over the.
Well, actually, you're right. He would have to go.
Wouldn't he come this
for what
way?
I saw in the example, he would have to go along the cave walls.
Yeah.
So he'll go around there, I guess, or I guess he'll just stay here.
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's our
probably
closest
closest.
path.
Yep.
Yeah, because he would have to go this way. If not, he'll end up doing more, covering more ground.
Yep.
Next comes the exploder with a movement of 3. 1, 2, 3, right under this guy.
Yep. Some room there.
And finally, the Brood Nexus will activate once again, which rolled 1 exclamation mark, spawning a grunt in the direction of the closest dwarf. Usually, if something can spawn and you don't know where it is, it's always closer to you. And if it's a tie, it's always to the dwarf that last played, or that whose turn it activated on.
Okay.
But in this case, since there's no other way to you, it's going to be as close to me as possible. All right. That was your event phase, correct?
That was.
Yeah.
It says all other creatures activate. Yep.
Yep, so that's every other creature activated. It is back to my turn. So Jerry, I'm going to book it in your direction.
Well, do you want to attack first or mine
Oh.
first, because you can only get to.
That is true, right?
So you're
'Cause I've
gonna
got
have one
1,
extra
2, 3,
action.
4, 5. So it takes me 2 actions to get right up to you, but there's no point in me standing next to you. I only have to get at least 4 spaces away to be safe, just in case if they can attack and move at the same time.
So I would say probably attack instead of giving them an extra way to get by, because now they're gonna have to do it single file.
Let's do that. Let's light them up. So we're gonna roll. I'm gonna once again use an action, spend 1 of it in my ammo.
Someone wants to know how many different types of creatures there are. Do you mean in the game altogether, or in this? It's not called a campaign. What is this? Scenario.
In this scenario, we are playing. That deck has all the cards available, including.
So how many total creatures could we possibly see in this scenario? That's the same
Variety-wise,
Yeah.
there are 11 different types of creatures that I own. We are not playing with any expansion except for the Goo from Above mini expansion, which adds 2 creatures. So essentially, there are 9 in the default game, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you.
Yep.
If I missed any other question, go ahead and throw it out there. Sorry.
Yeah. So let's keep going. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna open up on them. So I already paid my ammo. It's gonna cost me my first action. I'm gonna roll.
Come on.
All right, we actually got 2 hits this time. The way I'm going to assign this damage is I'm gonna hit here, and grunts have a one of their passives, which is why this little board is kind of handy, is that grunts do not block line of sight. Range attacks can fire over them and hit a target on the other side. So in this case, I'm still going to target this guy, and my third die is a blank, so it doesn't matter where I assign it. But essentially, this little bugger and this little bugger are both dead. This guy is shaking because he just saw the other 2 die.
Yeah.
Cool world out there. All right, so that was 1 action and 1 ammo for me.
And then just run up on me, right?
I think at this point I'm just going to run up to you, Jerry, because I think it is the safer approach.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go, actually, you know what? I'll mine this. Just for the heck of it.
because it's not going to be able to reach you anyway.
Just for the heck of it. Yeah, because you'll have to go 1, 2, 3, but I'm going to get away from him now.
Yeah, because you're going to be able to catch me easy next turn.
So what I'm going to do, second action, I'm going to mine. When I mine, I use this die. I got 1 pickaxe, so I break this stalagmite, and I have to roll this mineral die.
Is this when we yell something?
Rock and stone. Well, in this case, we didn't get anything, but usually...
Rock and no stone.
Rock and no stones this time, unfortunately. But that is the stalagmite out of the way. And then we can totally... I'm going to take my last action and move 3 spaces. I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'll go here. Actually, I'll stay here just in case if they decide to come up on me, I can shoot them. So that is it. That is my...
Well, if you end here...
Oh, I could mine.
You might be able to mine your first turn, your first action, and then catch up to me.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's do that. So I'll stand there, and we get an event card.
Whoop, whoop. Be good to us.
First, we got more grunts. Place a grunt at exit 2 and 3. All creatures activate. Now, on the current scenario, there is no cave segment 3. There's a possibility that under these hidden cave segments, there may be a 3. If the cave segment 3 is not present, you ignore it and you only spawn it on 2. In this case, it'll just be the 1 grunt.
Is that correct?
Yep.
I put that in the right spot.
There it goes.
Yes,
the 1 grunt on 2, and I said all creatures activate right at the bottom. So this guy's going to move up 3. 1, 2, 3. Following by this grunt, he's going to go 1. Yeah, I guess this 2, 3 is close. Did I say that right? Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, because and he can just walk around this way.
That way. Yep.
Followed by this grunt, because remember they all activate in order. 1, 2. He would have to go here. He can't. He'll land there. Now the exploder will also activate, so he's going to move 3 as well. 1, 2, he would want to go here, he can't, so he'll stop there. And now finally you have the Brood Nexus, which once again will roll 2.
Come on, nothing.
And another grunt.
I got it.
I'll let you start rolling, Jerry. I'm getting too lucky with this.
Do you think it would matter?
I would put him there. It doesn't matter, at this point, because they're going to try to spawn as close as they can to the nearest.
It's going to be like a little Congo line coming after us. All
right. All right, that's me.
Everything's activated? Okay, so my first move would be to move.
Okay, now, pause right here. As soon as we reveal this, we're going to flip it over. Funny enough, there's a cave segment 3. I guess we can, well, it was like this, so I'll leave it like that.
Okay.
Couple things. This token now falls wherever the flares, I guess I forgot to mention that during a setup, wherever the flare markers are, you will set the little question mark tokens on them.
I'm going to zoom in just so people can see what the flare marker looks like real quick.
Let me move it out of the way. If you've played the video game, you know exactly what the flares look like, but that essentially is one of the flare tokens.
Yep, and then that just goes, so you flip it.
No, you don't flip it.
No, you flip the tile, and then you put the...
You have to populate it. So
then you put the token on top of the flare, and then we populate the tile.
You populate the tile. So in this case, there's a stalagmite here. And there are 2 weapon upgrades, which I have them all here. Let me flip them over, give them a little shuffle. We're going to grab 2 random ones and drop them here.
And how do I pick those up? I have to
walk over them.
Just walk over them.
Yeah, so in this case, you would flip this one over.
So I've got 2 more actions.
Because you're next to it.
And that means...
This one
You zoom
So-
in so people
yeah,
can,
so you can
see
see it.
what they look like.
Hopefully there. So can you see it there?
Yep. Looks
It's,
great.
what this upgrade does is you can attach it to either your primary or secondary, wherever you have one of these slots.
Yep.
Essentially what this does is that it allows you to re-roll one die for each attack, and you keep the new result.
And then do I have to get rid of it, or is that just an
Permanent.
So it's mitigation?
Yes.
Oh, I need mitigation. I am a terrible dice
So
roller.
one thing to keep in mind, as soon as you grab it, you can install it. If you install it, if you would swap it out, you would destroy it. You could also just collect it if you want to trade it to me as well. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to immediately install it, but it is a free action that you can do at any point to install the upgrade.
Is this your way of trying to steal my upgrade?
No.
Are you telling me you want that upgrade?
It's not you can do what you want. Honestly, we could both really benefit from this in any way, because your flames are going to be very important here soon as well.
So I took my one move to get there. My second, I'm going to do another movement, obviously. I might as well
There's
grab
a pit
that.
here, so keep that in mind. There's a pit
I might as
there.
well grab this, but I can end here, and then I can whack that.
Yep.
The only problem is that does leave me open.
Well,
if
it doesn't
something-
matter. They can still come across the pit anyways.
Good
So-
point. So my second movement, I'm going to just move through it, and then I end there. I can't do all three.
Are you going to put it on your primary or your secondary? You can choose.
I feel like my primary makes the most sense, right?
Well, the secondary, you roll 2 dice and you target the same target. So if one of them misses, you can guarantee the 2 damage, for example.
Right, so maybe if well...
It's up to you. Or you could just set it on your board and install it later.
I think I'll do that, because I think I'm going to be fighting anything anytime soon.
Okay.
Will it take an action?
No, it's free.
So there is no reason not to,
Yeah.
really. Okay, so my
You
next
just
action...
won't get the benefit of it until you install it.
My next action is, let's do
Mine.
some mining. So is it just this one I roll?
That one, and if you actually break it, you will roll the mineral one. Wow.
Motherless goat. So that was my third movement. That was
Because, yeah, you moved.
what. Everybody remember what I said
Moved,
about me
moved, and
rolling dice?
and
Like
mined.
I literally threw it in the air and it didn't even roll. It just like sat. It's like I don't want to give him a chance.
I see why you hate game with dice.
So now we read this, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
was my 3.
What do we got?
Vantage point. You approach a sheer tower of rock. Being a good dwarf, you feel compelled to climb it and get a good view. If not, I'm guessing that's unconscious.
No, you get knocked over. So
If
you would
not, get knocked over.
take knocked down, yeah, or
Look at the top card of either the event swarm deck. You may then choose whether or not to shuffle that deck. Either way, increase swarm threat by 1. So this moves up 1 regardless.
Yep.
So because I'm not knocked over, I can look at the top card of either the event, which is this, or the swarm, which is this. I may then choose whether or not to shuffle that deck. So when does this proc? When we get here?
when we hit to these. So essentially, just I guess getting.
I can look to see if you have a really nasty event, or I could look here to see if we have a nasty swarm.
So I will say, all the swarm cards are really rough. So there's absolutely
almost
no
no
positives.
chance.
There's no positives in the
So
swarm.
I would be better
You
off
would be
looking
mitigating
here.
the threat, essentially.
So I should look at the event, and then I may either choose whether or not to shuffle that deck.
Okay.
This says, look at the top card. Crack it optional. This looks good,
Okay.
right? Don't you think that we
Well,
don't want
anything that says optional sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah, so we're going to leave that on top.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
So, and now, oh no, you just did your event.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my event, and we know your event's not going to suck. So
Yeah, that sounds good. So I'm going to honestly catch up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to catch up to you. The only problem is I'm kind of blocked because I can walk through you. It just can't end my turn on you, so I can't break this.
You can throw over. Don't you have a thingy?
Well, I could. Why would I? I don't want to throw. Oh, I could set up. Yes, he's right. I could set up
A thingy. It's science.
what's it called? A zip line launcher. I can use my zip line.
Or you could call it that too.
So I'm going to use 2 actions. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and for my final action, I guess.
So if you zip line this one, can we both use it?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
And the zip line, I guess I'll show this really quick. The zip line
I'm going to zoom in on it.
Yeah.
So.
The zip line can be up to 3 tiles long. You can see it there. The zip line can be up to 3 tiles long, and if you choose to use the zip line for all 3 tiles, it is 1 movement. So essentially, if you're here and you go 1, you would end here.
Oh.
So keep that in mind. But in this case, I have to go up to the edge of a cliff, or I guess of a pit, and then I would fire my zip line, and I'm going to fire it like this. I guess it doesn't matter. You could just choose to jump
Either way.
Yeah. So well, it has to go from my hex, right? So I guess I'll do that.
So do I have to go that way, technically?
I don't think it has orientation.
Okay, that was the question. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. I don't remember it mentioning an orientation.
So we doing the event?
Yes, because that was my 3rd action.
There you go.
I'm just gonna triple check that.
While you're triple checking,
Yeah.
I will just read the event. Crack in the floor. Your sharp eyes notice a grenade in a nearby crack. Some greenbeard must have left it behind on a previous mission. If you lie down, you should be able to reach it. So it's letting you know you can become knocked down to draw a throwable. You may choose this option if you were already knocked down. Do you think it'd be worth being knocked down? Because we're nothing.
You're right next to me, so you can use 1 action to stand me up. So I say it's worth it, and let's grab a throwable. That's a 2nd grenade for me. And
is there a max number of throwables we can have?
No. I know for the most part that I know of, there's no limit to your rock and stones or your throwables. At least that I can remember off the top of my head. I would remember if something called it out specifically.
Okay, great.
So if you want to zoom in, I can show them really quick what I got. So I got the Soil Smasher. Essentially, this grenade doesn't do any damage to creatures. Oh, my bad. It doesn't do any damage to creatures, but it says remove all walls and stalagmites inside the blast radius. Minerals are left on the ground for easy pickup. So it hits everything around it, including the space it's in. It has a range of 4. So this is going to be very useful for digging.
Nice. Ooh, nice, because we got lots to dig if we're coming all the way around.
Yeah.
If we're going to go all the way around and then end here for these last 2.
Yeah.
So there's how many altogether, question mark? 6?
Yes, there are.
So we have to come in
7.
here.
7.
There's 7.
I already picked up 1, so there's 6 left.
5. I only see 5.
There's 6 left.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah.
Hiding. So we have to come in here.
Yes.
Regardless.
Eventually.
But we could get lucky and have it be this one, this one, this one, and this one.
Yeah. Remember, no matter what, at the end of it all, we're going to have to come back to where the drop pod was to successfully leave.
Right.
Once we complete the mission, it is not over. We have to leave.
Right, but it's possible if it's not in here, we could come all the way around and then whoop, kind of dig through here and come back to the pod that way. Yeah?
Absolutely. I think it'll also be important to keep the creatures as far away from us as possible. I don't know if opening here would be such a good idea.
No. Like
here?
I think probably going all the way around and make them come
maybe
in
open
single
up
file.
here. Exactly, because they're going to have to keep chasing us around this corner.
That's my theory.
All right.
So that's your turn, and you have to get knocked down, right?
Oh yes, that's true. I got knocked down.
So the first thing I'm going to do is pick you up.
All right.
So I've got 2 more actions left. So
there is no orientation to this, so you can just take it.
So I could go move.
So that'll be 1 space. Yeah.
As soon as I move here, this flips, right?
Yeah, you can flip it, and I mean you have. Let's see. So what this upgrade does is after you roll all of your dice, you will roll an extra fire die.
Love it. So my second movement would be here. And
well, that's still part of your first, because
that's what I meant. My second move of my first action.
Remember, you can install it now if you want to or not.
Yep, I'm just gonna put it there for now, and then
that
reveals that, right?
All right. So that is a forget the name of a barley bulb. A barley bulb. I did say it. Wow, I didn't remember. Wow, I missed this video game. Great video game, by the way. So you got, for example, when you collect the barley bulb, you collect the token by moving it to the drop. You collect it by moving over it, and then you draw a rock and stone card.
So I can finish my movement on that, right?
Correct.
So that's my first action.
Yep.
And then what do we get?
So you can put that there, and then you can choose to use it to collect a rock and stone card.
And either of us can use it, right? Because that's both of ours. Everything that's in the mule is both of ours.
Oh, never mind. No, you immediately draw the rock and stone card.
Okay, so I get this.
Yep, and then this gets discarded.
This says, none can stand before us. Move a mobile creature 1 to 3 spaces. You may not choose a creature with a starting health 5 or more. So...
You don't have to use it now.
Oh, I can just put this...
Yeah.
I can hold on to that. I will hold on to that.
Actually,
I don't see a reason.
Now, while we're at it, what is your first rock and stone card?
Double the... Looks like flame result? No.
Oh, the result of the mineral die.
The mineral dice. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Which I haven't rolled yet.
Mine, funny enough, is called For Carl. play at any time, and I can lose 1 health, then discard the current event card and ignore its effects.
Okay.
So this could be useful.
So I've used my 1 action. I feel like my second action, I want to dig into that gold, so...
Okay, with the pickaxe. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, with the pickaxe, for sure. Let's hopefully roll a little bit better.
Double pickaxe. So you can hit 2 different spaces. So you
But
can
only the ones that I'm next
adjacent.
to.
So obviously the one you're in here.
Yep.
So you collect this one.
And then we'll hit this one here.
Okay.
So
we have 1 gold to our names.
Fantastic. And what can we use the gold for?
You can overclock, or it can be used as a substitute nitra for calling down a supply pod, but we need at least 3 before we can do that.
And so the overclocking would be...
Flipping over your secondary weapon.
And that would give me... And that's one of my actions, right?
That is an action to overclock.
And does that just tell you that that's...
First of all, when you overclock, what those
it
two...
opens those
every single
slots up?
Every single secondary weapon that gets overclocked gets those slots unlocked.
So basically it gives me a better range. So this would be... So if I had already attached, when I overclock, does it travel?
Yes.
Or does it... Okay.
Yeah, it does.
So it feels like maybe overclocking this, putting these 2 on, and that makes this thing like stupid good. And I've got 5 slots. Okay, that's interesting. That's
Remember,
good
you don't immediately fill it up to 5 slots.
Right, we would have to.
You would have to
call
resupply,
down the thing.
But you have the ability to. Your limit is now 5.
So I moved, and then I mined, and I could move again, right?
Yes.
No reason not to at this point. I probably should have moved.
You know what you can do? You can move here and
that's
reveal
exactly right.
and
That's
remove the
exactly
next cave segment.
The only thing that's a bummer is it might give us baddies right up in our face, but that's okay.
Yeah.
1.
We also don't know what is
2,
over there.
So
But I think it's worthwhile
to just open it up, yeah.
Wait, let's get this in position. So, as the tile is.
Oh, great! That's fantastic, right? Maybe.
Oh
I
boy.
think. Wait.
Sort of. That's a big boy. We got a very
these
big
are bad.
boy.
These are bad guys.
I hit something. Sorry. I'm probably gonna take off the helmet before I get killed in real life. You will see real blood soon. All right. Let's see. So we get what the game calls. I'm pretty sure this is a Praetorian, if I'm not mistaken.
Praetorian.
These are very bad news for us. Yes, this is a Praetorian. I was right. The Praetorian, the little arrow indicates what direction it's facing. So he's facing away from us. So the Praetorian, I guess I can go ahead and grab the card while we're at it, because now that he's on the board, if we can zoom in, see if, did I move that camera at all? No.
I fixed it. I fixed it while you were.
So sorry.
It's good enough for now.
All right, I'll put my helmet back
You're
on
good.
because the Praetorian scares me. All right, the way the Praetorian works, there's a little bit more to him. So number 1, he has 6 health. He's a big boy. He's a tough boy. He has a range of 2, moves 3 spaces, and hits for 1 damage. But if he rolls a exclamation mark, he does 2 damage. And now he has something that I guess I forgot to explain on the other cards, which is this little line of icons here. These are what the game calls resistances. Essentially, when you roll the dice, for every icon that shows up in the resistances, you will block one of those icons. So essentially, if you roll 3 fire, he will block 2 of the fire, you will hit him for 1 damage. That's how this works. But he has a weakness. Well, number 1, if you kill him, you get a rock and stone card for 1. So
And
he has
that's where he goes. He doesn't go over by the. This is the.
he goes there, and the
That's
arrow.
what that means.
Yeah, he goes there, and the arrow tells you where he's facing, because the Praetorian has a bit of a weakness. If you hit him in the back end or in the exposed thorax, if we're going to be technical here, all resistances are ignored. So essentially, all of these resistances can be ignored as long as he's facing away from you. But when the Praetorian moves, he will start facing you. So yeah, it always faces the direction it moves in, which is always towards the nearest dwarf.
That's a bummer. Exposed, I feel.
So I guess we can go back to the main board here.
Yep.
So there we go.
So I don't
Lots
need
of
this
bad
any
news
longer.
showing up for us.
All right. So what we can do is I'm gonna push this up so we can get
Can
this
you
in
see
the
that last
picture.
one over there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, you can.
Yep.
All right. Where were we? That was the end of your turn.
That was the end of my turn. That was my.
Oh, actually, and I didn't finish setting up the rest of it. We've got 2 more stalagmites.
Yeah. Oh, that's what those are on the other side. Okay. Okay. Well, at least it's just him.
And a upgrade token.
He doesn't spawn anything, right?
Nope.
So.
He will charge.
Oh,
he will
boy.
definitely charge at you. Which, that's what I was saying. It kind of sucks that was the last action you got, because now, event phase.
Yeah, he may turn around. We got lucky on our last 2 events. I doubt we're going to get lucky on 3 in a row.
If you're drawing it.
No. Bugs. Increase swarm threat by 2, but no further than the next swarm space.
Well, that's exactly how far away we are. What else does it say? That's it?
That's it.
Well, we grab a swarm card.
The good news is that didn't do anything. The bad news is...
That will definitely, because at the start of a swarm, you activate all creatures, no matter what.
Oh, so slice and dice. Place 1 slasher at exit 2, and 2 grunts each at exits 1 and 3. Oh boy.
One slasher at 2?
Yep, and then...
Oh, I guess, should I do a zoom in on the models, I guess? Because now that I'm realizing I never showed them the Praetorian.
Yeah.
Let me
Here,
show
let
you guys,
let me
because
fix-
they are
let me
pretty
fix this real
pretty
quick.
cool. I'm so sorry I keep hitting that.
That's okay.
Moving it.
We're gonna...
I will be better.
It's your first time doing this, so it's okay. We'll figure it out.
All right. So I guess
That's
if you can
better,
do
yep.
the zoom in, here we have the lovely Praetorian. And take a look at him. He's real angry. You got the butt right here. This is the weak point. See, so he's got armor all the way up to here, and then he's weak on the back there. So there's your Praetorian.
Yep.
That's the boy standing right in
And
front of
then the
Jerry. And then we
slasher.
got a slasher who just came in. Clearly, those 2 long picks are used for mauling instead of slashing, right? Because that would mean it wouldn't be called slasher, right? So we've got that. So let's actually grab the slasher card while we're there, since you have it there, and I'll show people what the slasher can do. There's the slasher card. So the slasher has 2 health, has a range of 1, and moves 3 spaces. The slasher always rolls 2 dice. If he gets an exclamation mark, he knocks you down. Not unconscious, but he knocks you over.
Knocks you over. Okay.
Okay, he's got a couple resistances as well. So the slasher is pretty bad news. He will hurt if he gets up close to you. So we're going to position that card here, because this is the activation order.
Are we good?
Yes.
Okay.
And what was it? 2 grunts at?
And 2 grunts each at exits 1 and 3. So.
Toward us.
No, 2 grunts. Oh, each.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
As you can see, the board is starting to get pretty populated.
Yeah.
And
Not fantastic for us.
what's that last part?
Activate all creatures.
There you go.
Oh boy.
So
this might not be very long.
the bad thing about the situation you are in, Jerry, is
Oh, there's so many bad things about my situation.
The Praetorian is in range of you, and he flips over to face you as soon as he sees you. Let me see.
So he'll activate.
Yeah, but what I don't know, I'm assuming he turns to face you, because
Is that his activation?
so because that's the thing. He is in range
because he hasn't seen me yet, right?
He is in range to attack you, but he always attacks the dwarf he's facing.
So is activation...
Activation is
turning
either...
him?
The problem is that it's either move or attack, and they always go for attack, and you are in his range. Because the Praetorian has a range of 2, so...
So it'll turn
Yeah.
as it moves.
I'll say in this case, he's going to flip an attack. Because I can't think of a reason that wouldn't be the case. Because it only says that he... Well, it says... You know what? It does say he faces the direction he moves. Well, actually, but there's no specifications on attacking. So, no, you know what? He doesn't flip, but he can still hit you. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
But at least you have his
he doesn't move.
he has
Okay.
his abdomen or his thorax there exposed.
Yes.
So he is going to swing at you, though, Jerry.
Right, a thorax.
Actually, silly me. I'm breaking the rules. We go in order.
Oh, okay.
Starting to what's closest to me. So in this case, this little guy is going to walk up right up to me. He's going to go 3. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 and block my exit. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Say it with me now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and he cancels there. And those are all the grunts. Followed by the only exploder. He's going to go 1, 2, maybe 3. He's still closer. Followed by the slasher who moves 3 as well. So he goes 1, 2, 3. Then we got the Brood Nexus. He will roll 2 dice.
How about no exclamation points?
There we go.
Yay.
Nothing from the Brood Nexus. And finally,
at least that.
The Praetorian will swing at Jerry with 1 die for 1 damage.
Okay.
So not too bad.
I'll eat it.
All good. And that is...
Was my turn?
That is their activation. That is it. So
That
that
was
was
a
our
lot.
first swarm. Where's the swarm card, actually?
Oh.
Yeah, separate discard. There you go. All right. So, could have been worse. We definitely had the right idea with gaining some distance.
Yeah. That's all right. Hopefully we can just stay out ahead of this nonsense.
Yeah.
If these guys catch us, we might be in trouble.
Yeah. That could be very bad.
All right, it's your turn.
It is my turn. Oh boy. So what I'm going to do...
Stuff to attack now, though, at least.
Instead of wasting ammo, or... So I'm going to use 1 action in this case. Since they are right next to me, I'm going to use 1 action. I'm going to swing my pickaxe at them. So I guess I think I did explain that. You can use your pickaxe as a melee damage, and it does 1 damage per pickaxe. Oh, unless if I roll nothing, that, you know what, okay, that made me mad. All right, so we're going to shoot at them. All right, clearly I swung and missed, so I'm going to use my secondary.
You're done. You're done with the axe. Because what's nice about the axe is you don't have to use your ammo.
That's I think and the shotgun I rolled 2 dice, so I could spread it technically, but I don't want to waste any more of my primary.
Are those grunts just 1 hit point each?
That's why I was saying the pickaxe. Should I just go for the pickaxe and keep conserving ammo? Because
I think so.
Let's do that.
Because I mean, even if you have to do it 3 times, if you hit the double 1 time.
There it is.
There it is. It's worth it.
Double. So that kills both of these grunts.
Love it.
Yeah, and I saved ammo. Yeah, good point, good point. So that was my second action. As my third action, I guess I'm going to start trying to get in position to you, Jerry. So I guess I will say one thing that I guess you don't know about what I guess I never went over what the gunner can do. So obviously you guys saw the zip line. I do have another icon, which is this one here. I'll just bring it up to the camera, which is called a shield. The way the shield works is anybody that, when I place it, I can place it on a space adjacent to me, on your or empty adjacent spaces. Shield protects the dwarf on its space and adjacent spaces. So wherever I place the shield, it protects the space it's on and everything around it. And withstands all attacks. It will protect you from every single attack. The attacks still happen. It will just not affect any dwarves inside the shield. Their creatures cannot move into the shielded spaces. They can spawn in them, but they cannot harm you. By moving, the shield token stays. Discard the token at the start of your next turn, and I can only get it back from the supply pod. So it's a one-time deal, but it's very good because they can't walk into it, and any attacks they do into the shield will not do us any damage. So this is an option. At some point, we can attack out, so from inside out as well. We can't shoot out.
Okay. So you've got one more action?
I got one more action. So, by the way, I guess I forgot to mention you cannot end your movement on the cave segment.
Okay.
So I guess I'm going to go 1, 2, maybe here 3.
Yeah. Because then
Did I do that right?
1, 2,
2, 3. And I'll stay over there, look in that direction. Let's see what the event says. That was my third action.
Something good, please.
Fast critters. Increase the swarm threat by 1. If this didn't trigger a swarm, all creatures move and attack. Frozen and stunned creatures do nothing, remove their condition instead. All right. Well, this sucks. You're going to get swung at again, but this time the Praetorian will move, so he's going to actually face you this time.
Yep.
So we lost the ability to hit the weak spot, and he's going to swing at you. So, well, I guess
does he move does he face the direction he moves?
Yes.
So if I push him away, I will get it back, right?
Yeah.
With none can stand before us. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, but let me go in order. I keep trying to get so excited about the Praetorian. We're back. We always have to start with the grunts.
Beating on me.
We gotta stay in order. So the grunts are gonna move. None over there, right? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's all the grunts, followed by the exploder of 1, 2, 3. Slasher. 1, 2, 3. Brood Nexus activates.
Nothing. Whoop, whoop.
Lucky us. And now the Praetorian.
1.
And he will swing. For nothing. He missed.
That's what I'm talking about.
But unfortunately, he is facing you, so all of his defenses are back up. So he resists 2 fire damage and
That's okay.
a pickaxe and
anyway.
bullet.
Here we go. So my turn.
Yes.
This is a free action. So I can move him 1 to 3 spaces. What's his movement?
What's up?
What's his movement?
The Praetorian moves 3 spaces.
And his range is 2?
Yes.
So, okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to free action this, right? I'm going to
it costs 1 action to overclock.
Oh, it does?
Yes, and the gold.
Okay, well, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to overclock. Unfortunately, we lose our gold, but I think it matters. So, and then I'm just going to put them both on here.
Okay.
And I'm going to light him up. That was free, right? And this is not free. This would be an action?
No, that is free. Rock and stone cards can be played. They don't cost actions to do.
So if I make him move, he would turn.
Yes, because he moves in the direction. He faces the direction he moves.
So this has a range of 5, so I can move him.
How far is he
1,
moving?
2. I can move him up to 3, but that doesn't make him any farther if I push him again, does it? Not really. So, does he have wait, what's his starting health?
He's got 6.
I can't move him. You may not choose a creature with a starting health of 5 or more. So that's a bummer.
That sucks. So he's staying right there.
Facing me.
Yep.
Okay.
This is bad because we're about to be cornered.
What does this do?
You roll 2 dice and apply the
highest roll to single target?
Yeah.
Does that count as...
That is 1 action.
This is an action. Okay, so I've done 1 action by overclocking. So now I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
And I can roll. I'm using my secondary, so I use this, right?
Yep.
And I get.
Oh, here. You roll 1 explosive and 2
so I get
standard.
2 green.
And mind you.
And then I get a red.
He does have these resistances, yeah.
Oh, so.
So your fire damage is not going to do anything because he blocks 2 fire.
And this allows me to
reroll 1 of your die.
So really, I'm just rolling these 2.
Those 3.
These 2 colors, right? These 3 dice. Yeah. And he's resistant to...
He'll block 1 of the greens.
1 of the greens, so I got to hit him twice. But if
I could move and then swing with this, and he isn't resistant to any of this, right?
He is resistant to one pickaxe.
No, it says ignore any resistance against pickaxe.
Oh, not with your. Yes, you're right. You're because you'll attack him with the drills. Yeah.
So I
But
could
you would have to
attack
walk up to him
twice
and-
with this, or I could move once. I think I'm just going to attack twice with this.
Yeah, that could work. So
So does that push him?
yes, he does. He
Oh.
gets scared. He moves two spaces.
So then he is turned.
Yes. Now,
Now I've got
since
another
you have his
attack,
butt, he has no defenses.
and he was good against that. So
Yeah, he was fine when you first
so
attacked
now
him.
I get to populate with this, right? Oh wait, I could have re-rolled a die. I could have re-rolled this one, right?
Yes, for free.
So if this hits,
Nothing.
of course it doesn't. But now I get to do this, right? So I get to roll all of these.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I get to re-roll any one of them, and he's defenseless.
I would say, Jerry.
This is my last action.
Yeah, I don't remember. What's your range of 3?
5.
Well, with that one, because I'm thinking you can box him in with fire. But I don't think you can set
I
up
can't
fire.
reach him.
Yeah, and you can't. I don't think you can set up fire in the pit.
So here we go. Is there any? Would I want to re-roll any of that? That's 6.
No, that's absolutely the maximum, and he has no he has no defense.
He's dead, right?
He's dead. He is dead.
A one-shot killed him.
That is a big kaboom.
Oh, thank you.
You got a rock and stone card for that.
For being awesome,
For
or just because I
killing
killed
him.
him? I feel like it's also because I was just awesome right there.
Yeah, that was
So I take this right here.
that was insane. What's up?
That all felt worth it.
Yep.
Nothing will stop us now. Choose another dwarf to immediately carry out a movement action. Oh, cool. So
That could be useful for protecting each other.
yeah.
Oh, but it says another, so it can only affect me. Okay.
Unless I traded it to you. But yeah.
That's true.
When are we allowed to trade? Or
Whenever we're next to each other.
okay, so we do have to be right.
And
next
it'll
to
be
each
an
other.
action.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I should get some horns for that. I did kick him in the old thorax.
Yeah.
All right, that was pretty awesome.
That was good.
I never roll like that. All right, so I'm gonna take this.
Yeah.
Sweet spot. The walls around you are covered in gold and red sugar.
That's so good.
Will you take the time to gather some? Optional. If I'm not knocked down, which I'm not, I can roll the mine axe, or the mine die. For each pickaxe symbol roll, I gain either 2 health or 1 gold. Then I increase the swarm by 1. I think it's worth it, yeah?
What is it? What die are you rolling?
The
Oh, the
mine.
pickaxe one. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, you ready?
Come on, Jerry.
We gotta get some height on this one.
Woo! So what do you
I'm
get
rolling-
for each
Rolling
pickaxe?
stones tonight! It's my Big Lebowski callback. Okay. For each symbol rolled, I can either gain 2 health or 1 gold. So I could gain a health and a gold, or we could gain 2 gold.
I say 2 gold could be better because it'll allow me
Yep.
to overclock and it'll get us 1 closer to a resupply.
Let's do it.
All right? But that's good.
And
threat up.
then the swarm threat by 1. Totally.
Alright.
That was totally worth it.
That worked out
That was
phenomenal.
that was a great turn.
was
So
really
it's
good.
it's gonna be your turn. I'm gonna step out for just a minute, but
Sure.
I will be right back.
All right,
Do you
so-
need anything to drink? I don't know if we have. any water.
I have my water bottle.
Do you need it filled up? 'Cause
No,
I
it
can
was
go
full.
fill it up.
I don't know what I did with it. This dwarf forgot his water.
That's right behind you, brother.
Oh.
I can get it if you want.
I gotcha. Thank you, though.
Yep.
I will drink some water.
I'll be right back.
Who would have thought mining would get you this thirsty? All right, my turn. I've got 3 actions. Let's see. What I'm going to do, honestly, seeing as Jerry is there, I think I'm going to take 1 action to go up to this, and I will mine. Actually, hang on. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Reveal this. Oh, it's an egg. Of course it's an egg. All right, well, I'm going to mine. So that was my first action. This is my second action. Okay. I'm going to mine the Morkite here. Not Morkite. Is it Morkite? I forgot what it was, ladies and gentlemen. But the red one. Been a while. Excuse my lack of knowledge. And I will roll... I will roll I will mine again. And I got the egg. So that's the second egg out of the 5 we need to win. Let me remind myself here. Whenever I break an egg, I think it was, I roll, was it dice? Yeah, roll for each revealed tunnel, roll 2 dice, and every exclamation spawns a grunt. We've got 3 tunnels. Tunnel 1. Man, that's 2 biters. 1 and 2. Second tunnel, nothing. Third tunnel, 1. So that was that. That's the end of my turn. I'm going to do an event. Oh, goody. A loot bug. Add a loot bug from the general supply to an empty ground space that's not adjacent to any dwarves. So let's grab a lovely loot bug and put it adjacent to any space that's not adjacent to dwarves. So I'm going to set that there. Jerry, I'm at the event phase.
Do we do anything good?
Yes, I got a loot bug. So it says add a loot bug from the general supply to an empty ground space that's not adjacent to any dwarves. Increase the threat by 1. So the loot bug, when you kill
You didn't overclock your weapon?
I didn't because
That's okay.
I moved. I'll tell you what I did do. I moved up to here.
Did you get that other gold?
And I got 2, and I mined twice. I got an egg, and I got one of the nitra. I remembered. The red one is nitra. I got a nitra. But when
Is
you
that the red sugar?
Yeah, no, red sugar is healing.
Oh,
That's different.
okay.
Yeah. When you collect an alien egg, I had to roll 2 dice. And every exclamation mark spawns people. So I had to roll 2 dice for every cave segment. Here I got 2 exclamation marks, got nothing, and I got 1 exclamation mark.
All right. Hey, that's fine. We're okay.
And,
Look at this Congo line.
Yeah, threat went up by 1, so we're all set. But yeah, so I got the objective. We're 2 eggs in. We need 5.
Let's go. We got it.
We're making
Rock
it
and
work.
stone.
Rock and stone to the bone. All right.
So that was yours?
Yep.
All right. What are you in front of me now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's
There's a
bad
gold
news.
right here. If you want to grab that. If not, we can keep moving.
So there's nothing. You kind of pinned me in because there's no. All I can do is.
No, you can walk past me.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
you
right.
can't shoot through me, but you can walk through me.
I feel like. Oh, are you gonna maybe jump over there? Do you think we have the time?
I would have to zip line.
The Congo line.
I would have to zip line, but
Probably
I
not
will.
worth it.
I think an upgrade would be worth it.
Okay.
At least I definitely would like an upgrade to see if I can get my weapons to do better.
And then what's this? What do I have to do? To
That's
get
a
that?
loot
Just walk
bug.
over it? No, I have to hit it.
You have to hit it. When you hit it, you immediately get a gold, and then you also roll the loot die.
Let's move. 1, 2. I'll jump over you. So
you're
that's
gonna
1
mine?
movement. I am.
Well, I guess one move right here.
Yeah, I will. Come on, give me,
Nice.
I'll take it.
That's a
So
hit.
I hit
So
this.
so you get a gold immediately.
We get a gold,
and then you have to roll the mineral die.
and then but mine. I could double it if I get something good.
Yeah.
This is the mineral die, right?
Yeah.
So come on, keep the good rolls coming.
Nice.
So I can double that.
That's double. So that's 2 nitra. So we have more than enough to. So we have 3 red. So with 3 nitra, we can call down a supply pod, and we wouldn't need to use any of our gold to do it.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
So that's 2 actions down.
So, I think for my 3rd action, I think I'm gonna get out of your way, so you can. Are you gonna? You're gonna go. You're gonna go this way.
I can set up the zip line right from right there.
You. Okay. You think it's that important to get that thing right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I might leave this for you, and just walk into this wall.
Okay.
And start coming through. Oh wait. Do I want to come? Yeah, I'll come this way. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to open this up in here, though, is my problem.
Well, probably the best way to do it would be through here.
I might go this way and come here last.
It'll take. Oh, so you want to avoid opening this?
What do you think? Because this
Honestly, that sounds
this
like
is
a
this
good
is
plan.
this is that guy and that,
And the
it's
cave.
gonna take 1, 2, 3. It'll take me 2 turns,
And it'll be a lot safer for us.
but it will be safer. It is just gonna keep them Congo lining.
I like that idea. And hopefully by the time we have to come back, they'll be somewhere around here and it'll give us a chance to run for the
We
pod.
might be able to just even sneak back through. So who knows? We'll see.
That sounds like a good plan
I'm not sure this is what you were supposed to do, but this is what we're doing.
Hey,
And I think
they
it's
gave
fun.
us the tools. We're just being efficient.
Yeah.
They
Or we
gave-
think we are.
Yeah.
So I get to do this. Creature pile up. Place this card on top of the swarm deck. When the next swarm activates, discard this card and draw 2 swarm cards instead of 1, placing all creatures from both cards before activating them.
So I'll tell you what.
Wow.
Tell you what.
You
Should
will
I
tell
play
me.
this?
What is that?
I'll lose 1 health and I'll discard the current event.
I think that's probably a good choice.
So discard
then-
the current event and ignore its effects. That's it, and it doesn't do it. Nothing else.
Oh, I
happens.
don't have to take another one?
Nope.
I think that was probably a good
Because
choice.
we're about to start. We're about to get to.
That was
one of
probably a good choice.
those. So for Carl.
For Carl.
All right. Now, my turn again. Yes. All right. So first action is I have to recall my zip line, and I'm gonna set up a zip line here.
Oh, you recall it?
Yeah. So when I can only have 1 zip line out at a time, if I read that correctly. Choose to take back previous. Oh no, I don't have to. I can choose to as long. So it's if I'm out. So I'll leave it. Why not? I'll leave it, and I'll set up a new one here. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm just gonna go over for one move. So that's my first action. All right. So I got this icon, which I guess if you want to, I'll show it really quick here.
Yep.
What this does, ladies and gentlemen, is whatever weapon I install this upgrade to can use either primary or secondary ammo.
Oh.
So I will
really cool.
I will install that onto the minigun.
Sure, that's
For
cool.
sure.
That's awesome.
All right.
Love it.
So that's
These upgrades feel good. I like it. This is, listen, if you haven't played this kind of game before, this is called a dungeon crawl. And you know, sometimes dungeon crawls can be pretty punishing. This one feels like a really nice beginner's dungeon crawl. There are a lot of rules, but if you're able to, you know, watch a video like this and really help you with the rules, or you know, get one person in your game group to really get the rules and kind of let them let you like just make sure that they're kind of guiding you and you're all playing by the rules.
or go to BGG.
Oh yeah,
and print
yeah.
out a player aid. I got this from this is a player aid that someone made on BGG, and it explains all the characters' abilities, all of the different upgrades that could show up, all of the different tokens, everything, all as a quick reference.
Yep, and print that out. Those are huge. I'll put when this is done, I'll put a link to that on the description of the video when I splice them up. So, and then in the next couple of days, these will be 2 videos, and then I'll make sure I put a link to that so you can go right to it. But yeah, so that's that, and back to the game. There we go.
We have never the question there.
Okay. How much do you spend? Let's see this. It's really hard to read that. I'm just gonna wave so we can I'm just gonna do that. Now I can actually read it. How much do you spend on the game? They're wondering how much did this cost, because this has a number of, and this is the box you can see right behind.
This is the box.
Right behind
So,
his head. This is a big game.
I don't remember. I bought this when the Kickstarter came out. So this is a Kickstarted version with upgraded tokens. In fact, all of the tokens are acrylic.
So, and if you don't know what Kickstarter is a crowdfunding platform. There's a few that you can that crowdfund board games. Kickstarter is a big one. GameFound is the other really big one. There's some other ones, but those are the 2 main ones. And basically, you get on there for games like this. You never used to be able to. You couldn't just go into like Kmart or Target or whatever stores were back in the day.
I don't think Kmart exists anymore.
No, but like back in the day, like
Yeah.
before crowdfunding began. So I think crowdfunding really started like in around 12-ish for board games. And it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's allowed these smaller independent designers and developers to make their art and to put it out into the world. Because imagine going into a Hasbro or a Mattel and saying, hey, no, can we make a bunch of these? Yeah, they'd be like, no, that's going to be cardboard with a really lame picture on it because it's going to save money. So these games are incredibly expensive, is the one downside to this hobby, but that's one of the reasons why we exist at the Gahanna Gaming Group. So if you are close enough, we have so many, the group itself, our library is growing every day. We're working on right now on turning it into a lending library. But there are so many members with so many games, and you get on our Discord, you can find, hey, somebody has this game, we can try it before we drop $200-$300 on a game. And do you remember how much this one specifically cost, all in with everything that you got?
All in, honestly, I would say with everything I got, it was definitely more than $100.
Oh yes, this is absolutely
because
more than
I think the base, if you buy the base game, I think the base game with no upgraded tokens is around $80 to $60. But
which is pretty reasonable for these kind of games.
But it comes with all the creatures as cardboard standees.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I mean, and a lot of people are okay with that.
It is only for like this. All this stuff, guys, isn't really necessary. I just did it because I'll be honest, it was the first game I bought when I got into the hobby, so I wasn't really sure what I was doing. But luckily I did get everything because it turned out to really like the game. But what I would recommend is be sure, try the games. Tabletop Simulator is a huge asset.
That's a good one too.
Huge asset.
There is a big learning curve on that too, though.
Yeah.
But it is, so if you get into these kind of games, another thing that what's really amazing about this hobby is that there are a lot of little side hobbies like 3D printing and miniature painting, and you'll find like sometimes yes, you want to play a game, maybe you not feel like going out, maybe your social battery's drained, or maybe you can't find anybody to play a specific game, and you pull out your paints and you spend the night painting. I'm not a big painting person, but man, I miss being able to paint as much as I used to, and sometimes I just like doing a wash because it really makes these pop. And I've got some videos of doing washes. I could link those too if people are interested in what that looks like. If you don't want to spend so much time doing like a hero paint, making everything perfect.
They're on the channel, right? They could just click on the GGG channel and they'll find all those videos.
Yeah, you can, and we're making more all the time. So
I saw a couple more replies, right? The long one.
Another beautiful beginning level dungeon. Oh, so a good beginner's level dungeon crawler. So this, to be honest with you, this is a really good. This is a very. I think it's not as punishing as a lot of other ones. Another one which is really huge right now in the hobby world is like the Gloomhaven and the Frosthaven.
While you
talk, I would suggest,
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Yeah, I would suggest. Whose turn is it anyway?
It's mine, and I'm on my second action.
Okay, so let me answer some questions then. So I would say we'll get right back to the game here in a second. They've got a really nice like beginners version called Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion, and I can throw a link up there too. And you can get them at Target for. Sometimes they run like really good deals, like maybe for $30. And what's nice about it. Is it doesn't use dice. It uses a really unique like card system, and it's been imitated a lot since it first came out, but it is fantastic. It is like a Euro game version of a dungeon crawler. So there's a lot less luck, and it's more about working together with people, and you can play it solo too. And what's nice about that one is the first 5 scenarios, it walks you through. It's like a tutorial, so it'll add another rule or two with each scenario. So scenario 1 is very basic. Scenario 2 gives you a little bit more. 3 gives you a little bit more. 4 gives you a little bit more. By the time you're done with 5, you should know all of the rules to the game. And that's the one I suggest people pick up. So Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion by Seth LaFair. It's a fantastic little beginner's dungeon crawl, and it also introduces you to Euro games and what the more hobby game system is. because before that game, I think all dungeon crawlers were a Mara Thrash or a Mara Trash, where it is a lot of random dice throwing, and whatever rolls, whatever you do on the dice, that you either succeed or fail on the dice roll. And a lot of games, a lot of modern games are moving away from that. But even games like this, there's still a lot of mitigation now with the dice rolls, as you see. So it's more of a hybrid. It's not just the whole chuck dice, see how you do. There's always a little bit of tactical mitigation that you can. If you roll really badly, you've got a chance to at least affect that. Anything else? Any other questions? No. All right. Sounds good. That was a lot. And perfect. Juan's back because I was done. I didn't have anything else to say. Nobody asked any other questions.
It's really hot in this room compared to.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's part of the problem. You got all these cameras and the lights and everything in this old house. So Gahanna Gaming Group. We're on the second floor of an art academy, and it's an old building. And even if the air conditioning's on, we don't get much of it. And once you close the door, woo, it gets hot in here. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But okay, so I did all on my turn, right?
Well, it was me. I had 2 actions left.
Yeah, you're still in the middle of your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I still
good.
remember. So really
That's
quick,
right. You went across and you.
So for one action, I move. So I move one space. So I'm gonna go 2. Should I go up to here and grab that gold while we're at it? Maybe go 3 and grab the gold because I went. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Do you want to do that, or do you just want to stay there and hit both of those, and then get this gold and forget? I don't think we're gonna need all that gold, are we?
I could just stay there.
And then
grab
just
more
kind
minerals?
of yeah.
Well, there's a chance I get minerals, right?
There
It's
is
not-
a chance.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, you're gonna have some time because it's gonna take me a couple of turns.
All right, you'll be drilling.
Yeah, you got time to hit all of that. Hit both gold and those.
Let's do that. All right, so I'm gonna go. So I have 2 actions left, and I'm gonna mine. Double pickaxe.
Woo-hoo!
That's all I need for now. So I'm gonna roll the mineral die twice. We have no other. You already used the one that made it better, right? Yeah. So mineral die once, nothing. Mineral die twice, nothing. Well, there you go. But no more stalagmites there. We tried. Honestly, we're doing really good.
So that was your second action, right?
Yeah. You know what? For my third action, I'm gonna overclock.
Oh yeah,
I might as well overclock. So I'm gonna spend the gold. And I'm gonna flip over to the Warthog automatic shotgun here. So essentially, I get a third die to roll and 2 upgrade slots, and I get obviously the ability to use the last 2 die. And that's it. Event. This may take us into a swarm.
Yeah.
Oh, we got lucky.
Woo-hoo.
Activate all creatures. If no creatures are in play, place an exploder at exit 1.
There are creatures
They
in
just
play,
activate.
so remember to go in order.
Yes.
Well, your favorite dude's gone, so
Unfortunately, now I have to start with the grunt.
I one-hitted him.
So grunts, they're going to activate starting from the ones closest to us. So here we go. Count them out here.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, was it here?
Yeah.
1, 2,
3.
I got a little excited there.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Did I do that right? 1,
No,
2,
one more.
3.
And
get
then
an exploder.
the Goomba, but he can one.
Yeah, that's all he's got.
And then Goofball's gonna move.
He's gonna
right
do
up in
3.
there.
1, 2,
Dun, dun,
3.
dun, 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 dun. We're making a conga line.
Brood Nexus coming out. He's gonna roll twice again.
This is a mess.
Nothing.
Nice.
He's gonna keep going, but as long as we have him that far, that's it. That's everyone.
Whoop whoop.
Yep.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
It's real simple. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. So
Let's grab 3 tiles.
yeah. The only thing is it's gonna take a while, but it is gonna push us. But I think that's okay. I think we've got plenty of time.
All right.
Right? We go to all the way to the end.
All the way to the end, then we have to jump an extra.
Yeah, we got it. Ugh. Oh. Bugs. Increase swarm threat by 2, but no further than the next swarm space. So
swarm.
that's good.
All right.
That's the second time we kind of lucked into that.
Did it say activate creatures or no?
Nope.
All right. Swarm.
Swarm. Hide and seek. Place 1 goo bomber at exit 1.
So this is actually,
Is this new? Do we want to put this on the...
this is from, yes, he is new, and this is from the mini expansion.
Okay.
So this is the mini expansion. This is like, I think, $20 normally for what I saw. Never played with these guys, so I'm actually pretty excited to see what they can do. So here's our little goo bomber. Let's put him on the side here. Goo bomber.
And he goes at exit 1.
Yep. So can you put up the close-up cam?
It is?
Oh, okay. So here, this is the goo bomber. So it's got 2 health, range of 3, and it moves 3 spaces. It is a flying creature. The way they work is that they will, they'll roll 1 die. It says, so the goo bomber will fly towards the nearest dwarf. When it attacks, it only hurts its target. It not only hurts its target, but also surrounds it with sticky goo, which is this stuff
goo.
here. Regardless of the dice result, he will put goo all around you.
Oh,
okay?
man.
Place the
This
goo
is
tokens
getting
all around
weird.
in all adjacent spaces, not tunnel exits or pits surrounding the target. You can take them from somewhere else if you don't have them. Any non-flying creature. So anybody that's on the ground that walks onto a tile with goo, removes the goo from where it stepped on it, and then you must end your move action immediately. So essentially, it'll slow you down.
I think you're going to have to sacrifice that gold. I'm not sure it's worth going back
Yeah,
there.
and where is this goo bomber going?
He goes to exit 1.
Okay, so he's far.
Yes, and then we have a menace at exit 2.
A menace. That is the other expansion one. So this one is at what exit goes the menace?
2.
Okay, so he's still far.
So we can bring his
Let's show
goo
the
in
menace.
card.
So these are both of the creatures in that little mini expansion. Funny enough. So let me make room here.
Oh, he's a 0, huh? Okay.
The goo bomber, yes, is a 0, and then the menace is an 11. Funny enough, it's the last one that goes, but I'll put him here on the little close up. Here's our menace. We're in the close up, right?
Yep.
Here's our menace. Very awesome looking creature, I gotta say. One of my favorite looking ones. The menace has a health, 3 health, a range of 6,
Oh.
and moves 3 spaces. Now
He's
the menace
at exit 2, though,
Yeah.
so that's good.
He's
way far away, so he's
away.
got to get... He's not going to be able to get us because the Congo line.
Now, the menace has a special ability that when you they attack with acid spit, but it doesn't really do much to us. When the Glyphid menace takes any damage from an attack, it disappears. It will go invisible for a short while, meaning it cannot be attacked again by any other means in that dwarf's turn. It will resurface at the end of that dwarf's turn. If it is stunned or frozen, it will not hide.
And then we place 1 grunt at every exit.
So I guess go back to the board here, Jerry. So that is the lovely little menace. Literally a menace.
Where's the other exit?
3.
Oh, is it right here?
So
2.
1, 2, 3. Well,
So
where are we putting them?
Every exit, it said. A grunt. I already did it.
You got the third?
Yep.
Okay, nice.
And then activate all creatures.
Whew. All right.
In Orden.
In order. So the goo bomber moves first for 3. 1, 2, 3.
Goo!
Then followed by every single grunt on this board.
Oh, you're
And
actually going to get one.
He's
on
actually
top
going to
of
get
you.
real close. 1, 2, 3.
Well, would he go there?
Yeah, he can step on it.
He can walk on your thing.
Yeah, he won't. He won't use the zip line, but he walks on the space as if there was no zip line.
Oh, well, then he wouldn't be able. Oh, would
He was here.
Oh, right.
1, 2, 3, and
Because
he'll-
that's still a ledge.
yeah. Next one. This one's a little closer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, can't. 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
1.
Oh, there you go.
2, 3.
Lovely. Exploder is 3. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3. Slasher also 3. 1, 2, 3.
Slash.
That one's a little scary to get close. Brood Nexus activates. Nothing. Thank God.
Hilarious.
We're moving so many of them. And the Menace for 3. 1, 2, 3. We have a gigantic conga line after
We got to
us.
just stay in front.
That is going to
This
be
is hilarious.
It's going to be a hell of a fight, Jerry. I hope we don't underestimate.
We may have made a grave mistake, but it will be hilarious. Either way, we're going to find out if you could do it.
This is going to be a hell of a fight.
We're going to find out if we could do it. I don't even want to fight. I just want to hopefully get here and then get down here and go.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to enter this space
Yeah,
and spend some time through it.
Because how many do we have? 2?
What?
Eggs. It's possible
we have 2
that
eggs. We need 3.
It's possible it could be 1, 2, and 3. If this one's an egg, that's going to be a bummer. Yeah. But it's going to be funny because at some point they're going to turn. Like half of them are going to turn and come at this way once we open it. Once we open this up.
I dropped that. Yeah. I mean, they'll all turn around because as long as it's the quickest route to us.
Right. That we're going to have to count it and figure out where they're going to start splitting up, and then we're probably cooked. Okay, so it's your turn, right?
Yeah. All right. So
well, my next turn will at least open this up. So
I'll be honest. I'm gonna set up my zip line and I'm getting the heck out of here. So 1 action. So this is gonna be my second action. 1, 2, 3.
you got to mine that gold.
And I will mine that gold automatic.
Come on, do it.
Last action is
Do it.
mining.
Do it. That is not the
Gold.
right one.
Yeah.
Don't you actually have to hit it?
I am mining. Gold! There you go. Got a little too excited about the gold.
We got there.
So that was the third action.
Oh.
Event. Here we go. We've got, they're closing in! Increase the swarm threat by 1. The sweat threat.
Yeah,
it's
it is
getting really hot in here.
It's going to be a sweat threat.
If this didn't trigger a swarm, activate all creatures.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go, everybody. Let's count them out again.
Let's do it.
1, 2. You can't.
The goo goes first.
Goo Bomber always goes first. Now every grunt. Here we go. This is where we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Probably that one. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Nah, that's not any closer, so it wouldn't. 1, 2. Same thing. 1, 2.
I guess 3.
That's not closer though, so would it?
Is it?
It's not. I don't think it's closer. Maybe it is. All right,
I'll leave
we'll do it.
Yeah.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
There you go. 3. That's all of them. Now we go Exploder. 1, 2, 3. Slasher.
Wouldn't you just jump over him?
You are correct. You are correct.
Is it Slasher?
Slasher's next. 1, 2, 3.
And then this goof does his. I mean, why not at this point?
1 grunt. At this point, 1 more grunt.
What's it matter? Is it good?
It goes in the direction of the nearest dwarf, which I guess would be.
It's still that way.
This is the only path to us. Brood Nexus goes, followed by the Menace of 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's it.
This probably isn't how you're supposed to do this, but this is we're committed.
This may come back to bite us in the butt pretty bad.
Well, yeah,
Pretty bad.
but it's gonna be hilarious.
It'll be a hell of a fight, for sure.
It will be crazy.
For those of you looking for a fight, stick around because it'll definitely have to happen.
A fight's coming.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely don't want to open this up, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. So you want to?
Those 3 actions. All right.
And it will flip this.
Yes, right as it is, where it is.
And then hopefully there's no monsters. Oh, that's the opposite of no
but they're
monsters.
grunts. They're grunts. They're grunts.
Oh, okay. So is it like that?
Like that. We can survive.
And where's this guy go?
On the flare.
That's right. And
Just-
I'm here.
I hit something else, Jerry. Don't kill me. What did I hit? I'm sorry.
You can stay seated and then I'll do stuff. I can reach everything.
Don't kill me, Jerry, please. We're gonna set up weapon upgrade and 3 grunts on
3
those.
grunts?
Yeah. Oh, we're almost out of grunts.
That's what I'm talking about. We are grunting. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna have to. Well, at least we'll get some fighting in.
We're gonna have to fight here.
Yeah.
That was all your actions, right?
It was. So.
Oh boy.
But at least it's open. You could probably mine and come through here.
Maybe.
All we need to do is just get that thing. All right. Collapsing floor. Oh, the floor gives way below you. Roll these two. Ignore any damage results. If I roll...
Nothing.
Okay, then nothing happens. You accidentally uncover a piece of lost gear in a cave pocket below you. Take a random upgrade token. Really?
Random upgrade token. Those are the ones up here.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just grab one?
Yeah. What do we get?
Okay, so that icon allows you to stun them.
Look, I was gonna say that looks like a stun.
Yeah, so when you stun them, is that really not here? Oh yeah. Only one action next turn, or the creatures don't activate. So instead of activating, the creature will just stay in place and then remove the token. So that's what stunning does.
So when you get up next to me, you can take this from me, right?
I could.
Put it on. You could put it on this, right?
Yeah. So
Or whatever. Because I'm probably gonna use this one as much as I can. Well, at some point I'm gonna have to fire this, but it's whatever. So that's it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was lucky. Whew. And it doesn't say anybody. I didn't get knocked down. We don't activate anything. We're good to go. So what's nice is that at least they're only one of them's going to get to attack you at a time, and it's just only going to be a grunt. So when you get here, it's only going to be that one. So
what are you talking about? So if someone comes,
you're only going to be there's only going to be able to one at a time because we're drilling through. So that was the hope. So hopefully, once these guys go, we're going to be all good. But it's your turn. We'll see. We'll see if this was a good choice.
This is the good thing is the grand majority of them are on this side.
You're right.
If we carve this out, I think these guys we're gonna have to maybe count.
We will count. We'll count at that point. We'll count to see because half of them are going to turn.
Yeah.
The other half are going to keep
going.
Yep.
So and then the pod's right here. So yeah, this
What's
could be really bad.
It could be, but we also with my ability, if I get here, like one turn gets us back through, so they could all come like this, and then we just sneak through. That's my hope. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to find out. I've only played this game once.
We will see. We will see for sure. Whose turn was it?
You're up. I'm done.
You just did your event, right? Yeah.
Yep. So you can move up in here and maybe even do trying to get some red stuff. We haven't even called down our resupply yet.
Which, we should probably do that. We'll probably do that when we start engaging for sure.
Or do that in here before we go through.
Yeah. How much? You're stocked up. You would only need 3 ammo and a heal. I would need some primary and secondary and a heal.
And what's this red stuff for?
Not for calling down supply pods.
So, okay. And we
need
can
3.
We'll probably only need 1 supply pod, right?
I would grab all of it.
All right.
I would grab all of it. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 jumps. And
You could move again, and then if you hit 2.
Mine. So second action, I'll go here. And then now...
Now, do you want this? Because we can trade as a free, or does it...
No, it's an action.
Oh, shit. Okay,
all
so
right.
no, you do your...
So I'm going to mine for my third action.
And hope we get... Come on, doubles.
Nothing.
The opposite of doubles.
All right.
That's all right. Well, at least next turn it gives you the option.
Yeah.
You can, if you get doubles, you don't have to worry about it.
Aerial surprise. Something awful swoops out of the darkness and slashes at you before disappearing back into the gloom.
Oh, boy.
Lose 1 health or throw yourself to the ground to avoid getting hit, so I become knocked over. Ignore this card if you're already knocked over. Lose 1 health or throw myself on the ground. I think we need every. Well, you can lift me up, right?
Yeah, but
But it'll cost you 2 actions to trade with me, lift me.
Yeah, I would rather use those to destroy these and get them out. You know what I mean?
Because
we're about to start getting it from. We don't want pinched.
Should I take the hit then? And
I
get
think
knocked
so because
down?
we can call one of these. We can call one of these down anyway.
But I'm saying, should I get knocked down? So I'll only have 1 action next turn. Or should I just take 1 damage? If we're gonna call supply pod, I might as well take the damage.
I
and
think
heal.
you take the damage.
I'll take the hit.
And because we're about to be able to call 2 supply pods, so
We'll do that.
I think that's the way to go.
So luckily, we have not ticked our threat marker in a bit now. We've been getting lucky with these events.
So it's my turn, right?
Yep.
So I can see all of these guys. How does this work? So I would have 2 greens, a yellow, and a red. Could I spread that out? So each die could be a different person, and these are all 1?
Yeah, so whatever you target...
And I can re-roll one of them.
Yes, so whatever you target, you place the first tile there, the first die there, and
so
then
I get 2 green.
Oh, you're not going to use your primary. You're going to keep using that one.
I think so.
Because that says same target.
I might be able to...
That one specifically
it's
states...
always same target.
That secondary says same target. So it's a lot of damage to one target.
Oh. Or I could... So would Flaming Ground... Flaming Dragon or Fire Haze be
Fire
better
Haze,
here?
you roll 3 of the fire die, but you don't get to re-roll them. Because your upgrade didn't go there.
I could take 3 turns. Well, no, because that would... That's not... I would probably want to wait to use that for a...
The
maybe
Brood...
if
I mean,
something
remember, the
big
Brood
comes in.
Nexus has 5 health as well.
Yeah, but we probably won't even bother with him. So if I shot with this, I could roll these 3.
For 1 fire and 1 action. For
And
1
I'm
ammo
1,
and
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I can hit them all.
And you can see this guy. Yeah, you can.
Yep.
I got it.
Oh, I'm going to keep that and just mine. No, I'm kidding. Here we go. So if each one of them has at least 1 hit, that could wipe them all out with this first action, right?
Yep. Wow.
That would be wiping them out.
That's all 3 dead.
Wow, I've never in my life rolled this well. You want to put those away?
Yeah,
I'll take my next
the
action.
die. Also, one thing that's pretty cool about the game is
These
the die
dice
are really
pretty.
nice.
These dice are pretty forgiving.
Yeah, they only have like 1
they're
or 2
friendly
faces.
for sure.
Yeah. 1 or 2 faces that are missing.
Okay, so that was my first action.
Yep.
My next one, I could go 1, 2, 3, and at least see what that is.
So remember, so if you do the move action, you'll move 1, reveal this, and then you can keep doing the rest of your
Yep.
move.
So let's do my second action. So 1.
Move. It's an egg. So
Okay,
you'll have to
so-
mine it. So you can do. I mean, you can walk over it and just end here if you want.
I can.
You just won't collect it.
Right.
And then you reveal the
So
upgrade.
that does reveal the upgrade. What's that do?
So
Punctures-
that one says, do not take damage or suffer effects. Wait, never mind. Hang on. I'll find it because actually this little guide
That's
is
fine.
not- oh, actually here it is. Ignore any resistance against this target. That's
So-
pretty good.
So for my third action, I could either walk over this and come and go like 1, 2, 3, or I could hit this. Maybe let you pick it up on your turn, and then I'll come back through this way. I don't know. What are you going to do on your turn? Because I'm the one who's going to get us through here. I feel like you need to mine these 3, so I can just get.
I think I'm
through
going to
here.
focus on getting the nitra, all the red gems over there.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit this.
I will say I would like the upgrade of ignoring resistance because if I put it on my minigun, not only can I use any ammo.
When you're here,
Yeah.
you could. Well, you're gonna try a hit. You could come here, and then if you hit a double, you could get this and this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 for my third move.
So
Pick this up.
yeah.
And I could trade it later.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense then, considering everything. I feel like that was probably our best move.
Okay.
Let us know. Was that our best move?
I saw some people messaging there. So there's 2 after the 1, 2, 3s.
No, they're being silly. Boom, boom, boom. Sticky Spitter. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this didn't trigger a swarm, which it did not, place a web spitter at the exit closest to a dwarf, which is this one.
And what was it? A web spitter?
A web spitter.
So this is a new creature. I guess let's go to the reveal table here. It's got a close-up on the web spitter.
And nothing activates, so we got really lucky. This is hilarious.
So the web spitter has
Silly.
2 health, a range of 5, and moves 3.
It'll never
figure.
roll all 5. It'll move like 3
This
and
is
then
what it
stop.
looks like. You gotta-
There. Oh wait, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a really cool looking little figure, and he's on cave 3. Let's go
They
back to
are the
main.
closest one to us, so that is so we got pretty lucky.
Cave segment 3.
Like that could have easily been this one. We got really lucky. I think this is actually going to work, which is hilarious. We're just Congo lining them.
This is number 2.
got her all in order.
There you go.
Yeah, and then if you notice, so over here, I'm gonna zoom in and show how you put them in initiative order. So if we look here, he's laying them out in initiative order, and the initiative is that it's the upper
The number.
right.
Yeah, you go
Yep,
from
so
ascending
lowest,
order.
Yeah, so he just puts them in order, and then that's how they activate when it's their turn, and we do the Congo line. Okay, so that was my turn. That was everything. It is.
It didn't activate creatures or anything.
No.
Wow.
It just put the sticky. That guy will probably never see him.
Nice. All right.
Now you're a mine and full. You're gonna probably mine those too. Well, you're gonna roll a
I'll-
double, and then you're gonna move here, and you're gonna roll another double.
No, just a 1. So 1 Nitra.
Oh,
and
that's
I'll
true,
move.
because you'll be able to.
1, 2, 3, and that's my second action.
Yeah.
Third action, I'm gonna
Double.
just a 1. Do we grab the egg?
It's up to you. Are you gonna get all of them eventually?
I'll mine 1 more, and then maybe you can grab the egg before you keep moving. I mean, you only need 2.
Oh, that's true.
You only need 2 to grab it.
To get through, right? And remember, they're all gonna. Well, not all of them. We're gonna have to find where they
Hopefully-
split.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully they move again now.
yeah,
So-
because then only these ones will be closer, and
Yeah.
all these ones still have to keep. If he ends up being closer, that would be a bummer. It'd be nice if he can move.
Yeah, because
So
this
you're up?
one's a pain in the butt for sure.
You are up, correct?
Yeah. Mission specific event, and that's why I didn't want to lose that page because this can happen. So
That's all
the mission name was eggs. All right, here's the mission specific event. Critter activity. Activate all creatures in play. If there are none, increase the swarm threat by 1 instead. So every creature activates. So actually, this is kind of what we wanted. So let's move again. Starting with the goo bomber all the way here. It's going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. Followed by all the grunts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Either or. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't fit. 1, 2. Doesn't fit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you move these 2. Okay, web spitter is next, moving 3. 1, 2, 3. Followed by the exploder, also moving 3. 1, 2.
That's so nice. That's gonna
Slasher 3. 1, 2. Stays there for 3.
Now the question is.
Brood Nexus. Spawns a grunt. Closest to us. And finally, the Menace.
Almost everyone is going to be closer coming this way, which is
That
hilarious.
is awesome.
I think so. Once we break through, we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And this way will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this will be the line of demarcation. All of these are going to keep going this way, and these are going to turn and come this way.
These 2? So these 2 are closer to that side?
So this right here, if it were to break through now, this one would move this way, and all of these would move this way.
Got it.
Is
All
what
right.
I've just
Hopefully-
counted. We'll double check, but I think that's about what it is.
And even if it's a rough estimate, we can go with that because there's a lot of them.
So it's my turn.
Who drew that event? Me.
You did. So I will go ahead and while we're next to each other, do you want either of these?
I would take that one. So for 1 action, let's trade. Do you want anything? I mean, we don't really have more either or. I mean, unless if you want to give me some of the primary ammo, but we're about to restock anyway, so I don't think it matters. Do you want to
I'll
give
do
me?
this one.
You want to keep that second upgrade as well?
I mean, I don't know. Do you want it? Because I don't have anything on this.
So that makes your weapon so it can stun.
Which might be cool because then it keeps everything. It'll
think-
keep the Congo line from coming.
Yeah,
so.
it's the same thing. Yeah, you go ahead and keep it.
Okay. So 1 action I did. The next action I am going to. Do we need this?
Yes, that's one of the eggs.
Oh, that's one of the eggs. Okay. So I just need 1 pick.
Double pick.
I don't think.
Oh, wait.
Collect-
Can't I hit this?
Yes, you can.
So that would make it even easier for us to get across. Very cool. Very cool. So that was
Right.
my second turn. So what do we do with this?
Put it in there, and now for every cave entrance, we roll 2 dice. Every exclamation mark spawns a grunt
Why?
because of the egg.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Woo-hoo.
On 1. Number 2. 1 grunt on 2.
Oh, that's a bummer, actually, because that's where we're about to break
Number
through.
3. Nothing.
Ah, that was the one that we didn't want. That's okay. So now I can move here and here, and it will open it up for us. Should I?
The question is, well, how many actions do you have left? Traded, and you have 1. You want to call them the pod? And then we break through on the next one?
That's smart.
And give them more time to walk over. I mean, if they move and attack, they'll be able to hit me, but it'll just be the 1 grunt.
It'll also get him out of here for a second, and him, so that'll make it farther away.
Give us a
and
little
we
breathing room.
Yeah, that's smart. Let's call down the pod. What do we scream something when we do that?
Just call it some, usually in the game you just target it, it'll put a little supply pod down.
All right, so we should probably put it here, yeah?
Let's put it here. So the supply pod came down, and what is
And now
in it
we're gonna...
is this here.
Oh.
So there's a good bit of primary, not
that's-
that much secondary.
That's a lot of
3,
ammo that we're gonna be full
4,
on ammo, though. Oh, that's
5.
primary. That's not what we needed.
6, 7, 8 primary ammo, 3 healing cubes, and 1 secondary ammo, unfortunately. Honestly, Jerry, you can have the secondary because I'm at 3.
Yeah.
All
and
I
then
cared about...
is
that's
taking this stuff in action,
Yes, it is.
which it's your turn now, but we do this first,
Yeah.
right? Here we go. Fast critters increase swarm threat by 1. If this didn't increase a swarm, all creatures move and attack.
It created a swarm.
But it did. Frozen and stunned creatures do nothing, remove their conditions instead. So we just do a swarm.
Yep, what's the swarm?
Ready?
Yep.
Uh-oh, oppressor. Place the oppressor at exit 2. Damn.
That
Facing the nearest target.
really sucks.
Activate all creatures.
So the oppressor is the second large creature, which we have not
So
seen
he'll go
yet.
right here.
So
Oh,
on to so
boy.
the thing about the oppressor, let's do a zoom in.
But he
if
will
you
be
want.
facing this way.
Yeah, the oppressor takes up 2 spaces. It is a really, really chunky boy. Let me.
So we're going to have to beat him. That's fine.
yeah,
I'll
let
have...
me get the card out for the oppressor so we can see what we're dealing with.
But he will be facing this way. Because
Yeah.
that's our closest.
Here's how the oppressor. What do we got? It's 7 health, a range of 1, and it moves 3. It rolls 1 die, but if it gets the exclamation mark, it will knock you over and hurt you for 1 damage.
Okay.
He is resistant to everything in the book, it seems. He's got a lot of resistance.
Well, I can hit him with my pick because
But he has the same weakness of the butt. If you hit him in the butt, you ignore
which
every resistance.
he will face that way to start.
Yeah. The only thing I wanted to double check.
And what's cool is he's going to get activated, so he's going to walk out.
Yeah, one last thing I wanted to check is the oppressor, if there was anything important about him. When moving, count its movement from the front part and always faces the move direction, shortest straight path to target. Oh, so here's the interesting thing about the oppressor. As the biggest boy in the game right now, it moves in the shortest straight path to the target, which is always the nearest dwarf, destroying stalagmites, grunts, and cave walls.
Oh, so he's going to come right at us.
He can dig.
He's going to just come right at us.
He's gonna just straight beeline.
So
it
he will
straight to us.
he will be facing us.
Any minerals drop to the floor, ending movement next to target. He ends his movement and he gets a free attack. Note the Fast Critters event card does not grant the oppressor 2 attacks. He has Stink from Arbor, but resistance is ignored when attacked from behind.
Will he kill him too
What?
as he walks through? Because he's
No,
gonna
just
be,
grunts. Just
Okay.
grunts.
Which he's not going to touch any of them,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
the
That's
oppressors do not suffer
crazy.
double damage if the area effect hits both spaces. Yeah, so even though he takes up 2 spaces, if you have an area effect like a
Sure.
grenade,
Makes sense.
it won't hit him twice.
All right.
And we said, where is he going?
2, of course. If it was anywhere else, it would be hilarious.
2.
Oh, if it's 3, yeah.
All right, so
So he goes here,
he'll
facing
be
us.
here and trying to face us. So here.
I think it would be like that, wouldn't it?
Well, he's not facing us. Well, I guess we could put him there.
I guess it doesn't. I guess that makes more sense, doesn't it? Because that's facing us.
Yeah.
Okay. And then activate all creatures.
Yep.
What is his? Is he last?
He is 9, so he's actually before the menace.
Oh.
But it's not gonna make a difference.
Oh wait, it doesn't say. Oh wait, no,
It's-
this one did.
Yeah, if it's
So this is
it's a
activate
swarm, right?
all creatures. Yep.
Was it the swarm that brought in the oppressor? Who brought in the oppressor?
This one.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Is it a swarm? Yeah, it is,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Activate all creatures then. Well, let's go in order, right? So Goo Bomber.
What's his speed? He's
his
not going to reach us right now, is he?
3. Counting from the front space.
1, 2, 3. Oh, he is going to reach us. But
He
does
is
he
gonna
attack?
reach. He gets a free attack if he gets in range, for what I was reading here.
Oh boy.
Actually, where's my actual board here? Let's see, the oppressor, blah, blah, blah. The
Here,
monsters-
I'll look at that while
Yeah.
you do all the movements.
that little wall of text there. Goo Bomber moved 3, I think. I already moved. No, I'm going to move him. 3. Here come all the reds.
The monster suppressor takes up 2 spaces. When moving the oppressor, count its movement from this. So always turn so it faces the direction. As it moves, it will follow the shortest straight path to its target and will crash through and destroy stalagmites. It won't hit any. Grunts and cave walls. It will hit cave walls. It will not hit. Actually, it will hit this. This will fall to the floor.
No, he's going to go through here. It won't.
Oh, okay. It performs it. So if it ends its movement next to its target, it will perform a free attack. Note the Fast Critters Event card does not grant the oppressor 2 attacks. The oppressor is equipped with thick front armor. So it was the
Yeah, it doesn't.
it
say
was
anything
not the
about
Fast Critter, so it just hits us once.
It doesn't say anything about a free attack, does it? If he reaches
No.
us.
It yeah, it does. He has attacks.
We see if the
The free
oppressor
attack,
ends its
right
movement
here.
next to its target, it performs a free attack. Yikes! Yeah, he hurts. I just moved the web spitter 3. I'm on the exploder.
Oh, these got moved too?
Yeah, 2, 3. What's up?
These all got moved,
Yeah,
or they
moved.
couldn't get moved? Okay.
Yeah, slasher 3. 1, 2, 3. Brood Nexus. Grunt.
But right now it's here, so.
Yeah, still here. The oppressor, moving 3.
So he goes 1, 2, and then 3. So this would have a floor there and there. Yep.
Yeah, and he would just be like that on those 2 tiles. He just opened up. So like this.
Oh, it's his front.
Yep. Yeah, because he moved. It's same rules as the Praetorian. He faces the direction he moves in, and since we're both at the same range, he'll attack the dwarf that last played, which was you. Yeah.
Yeah, because I called the pod down.
Yeah. So
All right.
he gets a free attack in. The
So-
oppressor will roll 1 die and does 1 damage. So not too bad. If it was,
Yeah, because it would have knocked me over
if
also.
it was the exclamation mark, it could have been a lot worse. And now the menace has another path to us, and he's going to turn around and go 1, 2, 3.
Oh boy. That was the worst case scenario.
That's pretty bad.
That was the worst. For what we were trying to do, that was worst case scenario.
This is going to be crazy. This is going to be insane. Well, it goes without saying, Jerry.
I'm
gonna go
I don't
nuts.
even know if we should attack or if we should just try to run and.
So look at this. Remember, my minigun ignores all resistances, thanks to that upgrade, that lovely little upgrade you gave me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light up. Yeah, ignore any resistance against this weapon. Yeah. So the oppressor is actually can't defend itself against me at all, and I could just hold the trigger down for 1 action,
do it.
and I can use
Blow him up.
all my ammo.
Because then he literally opened the cave up for us, so he can just run through, hopefully.
All right,
And what's
everybody.
cool is that one of us can go this way, and one of us can go this way.
Yeah. So my minigun ignores all resistances, and I can use
Oh,
primary
that's
and secondary
huge.
ammo.
That's huge.
So-
yeah, take him out.
Let's open up. First ammo, 1 action. So I have 2 actions left. Here we go. First roll. That really sucks. All right, we're gonna start hitting the oppressor though. Let's hit him for green cube. So he's got 7 health.
So you put it. What do you do? Put it on the card.
No, on him. Or it's just next to him.
Wouldn't it make more sense to put it on the card?
There is only one, right? That makes sense.
Yeah, because that's just going to get fiddly as
That's a good
all
idea.
get out.
All right. I'm going to keep holding
How
the
much does he have?
He's got 7. I'm going to keep holding the trigger. I'm going to keep
Come
going.
on.
That's 3 more.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
So that's at 4.
Could take him out right here.
Going
This would be
again.
Huge.
That's another 3.
He's dead.
5, 6,
Right? Nice.
That is one
That was a lot.
oppressor that was oppressed.
So really, he did 1 damage. We exchanged 1 damage for a clear pathway.
Yeah, to
Thank
be
you.
fair, the minigun, I have
That
it
was
pretty,
huge.
pretty specced out.
That was hilarious.
That was awesome.
That's fantastic.
I mean, if I didn't have that upgrade, we were pretty screwed.
Yeah, we were
Because he
bummed.
has a lot of resistance. So the oppressor's dead, and I get a rock and stone card for that. If you
So-
don't, you ain't coming home. So I can re-roll.
That was your whole turn.
No.
But totally worked. Oh.
No, because the minigun, it takes 1 action to start firing. Every subsequent action is free.
Oh, as long as you just keep using
That's
your...
what I was saying. I could have
you-
shot 6 times.
Oh,
because
that's
I
so
can use
cool.
both ammo types.
So you have... So the... Oh, wait. Shouldn't we have spent 3 of these?
Yes, we
call
should.
that
Yes,
down?
yes, to call the pod originally. So now for my second action, I'm gonna grab ammo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Fill up.
So I'm gonna grab 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna grab 5 of them.
And then you can take...
Do you want the secondary? Yeah, you
Let me have the secondary.
You've been using it a lot more than me.
I've got... Mine's sexified anyway.
I will grab these 2.
Yeah,
And
and
heal?
I'll take everything else. So that was your second action. Are you going to try to mine for that third one in case we need to call another one down? Or do you just want to go?
The thing is, look, we're
If
both...
if you go...
Jerry,
you
I was
can
gonna say,
just
we're
go.
both overclocked, so
We're
we don't
good.
have any use for gold, and we can use gold as a third nitro.
So we're good.
So we're good. We can call the second pod down.
You can just... You can go.
I think we focus on moving.
Why don't you come down here?
I'm
And
gonna-
I'll move through here and get this.
So I have how many? I use 2 actions. I have 1 action, so I can go 1, 2, 3, and get this far. This guy's got a lot of range. The Menace has a range of 6.
Yeah, but these are going to move first and clog it up. So,
They don't block line of sight. The grunts,
Oh, he's a range.
the grunts don't block
Oh.
line of sight. The Brood Nexus may protect me if I stayed behind it. But let's see. Let's see what. Okay, so I'm just gonna move 1, 2, 3, and yeah, he can't see me from there because he would have to go aim through the Brood Nexus. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna leave it right there.
There you go.
All right.
Interesting.
Mission-specific event,
Oh,
which
boy.
was, where did I put
I
it?
feel like those are never...
Activate all
never
creatures in
good.
play. If there are none, increase the swarm threat by 1. There are a lot of creatures.
There are creatures in play.
The
All
good
right,
thing
ready?
is they'll either move or attack. So Goob Bomber first. Goob Bomber first. So 1. Well, actually, he's here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I think he's closer there.
And that's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
13, 14. So he will go that way.
2, 3. Coming back.
So all of these
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, because that was what? 14 here? 15, 16, 17?
These 2 will come this way. This one will probably go that way.
Okay.
This would be the line of...
All right, so we'll send those.
Separation.
All right, so grunts first, starting with the ones closest. So those, they'll move because they're not doing both. So they're going to come right up to you.
So he's going to go
3.
1, 2,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And then
1,
1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
and then everything else should just fall in behind, right?
So actually, hang on, pause a second. I'm going to do this one as well. 1, 2, 3. Do 1, 2, 3. He went
I don't
over.
need to pause, right?
Oh,
I can
yeah,
keep
no.
going.
Actually, it doesn't affect anything.
This one will go 1, 2, 3, but
1,
can't.
2, 3.
And then I think this 1, 2, 3.
Let's face it.
This one's 14. This one's definitely closer this way. 1, 2. That's not any closer. That probably is. And then everybody else is coming.
Even if it's not any closer, I would still move them to max range.
You realize what you just did?
Why?
All you did was switch these.
I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all that gunpowder, you know.
So what's next? Who
Messes
moves
with
next?
your brain. What's next? Web Spitter, which he's closer for
This
sure
way,
this
yep.
direction. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this is it. These are coming this way. These will be coming this way.
2, you can't go 3. Slasher.
So
1,
we
2,
should hopefully never
3.
see a web shooter or a slasher.
Yeah, Brood Nexus. This is the only part that sucks. Nothing.
Oh yeah, that would have stopped.
Nothing for the Brood Nexus. The Oppressor's gone. Let's get that out of here. And the Menace. This is what I'm worried about. He's got a range of 6. 1,
What's his
2,
movement?
3, 4, 5, 6. He
But
could
can
see
he
me,
see?
but he doesn't have line of sight to me. Because he would have to, if I chose this line, he would have to go through, touch this at least on the edge, and that would cancel.
Yep.
So he's going to move. He's going to move 3.
So if he can
1,
hit you,
2,
he will.
He can't go there. He'll go here.
But now he has line of sight.
Yeah. The problem with the Menace is you either kill him or he hides. So that's what we got to keep in mind. So we
All right.
only
So
got-
that was that.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna fill this up.
So that's one action to fill up, Jerry.
Yep.
And heal. There
Yep.
you go.
That was totally worth one action. Now my second action, I'm guessing that I should just spray these two with this.
You know what would be really good, Jerry?
What?
It's going to take you 2
The
actions
flaming
to do.
ground.
Flaming ground, cut them off so they'll have to turn around.
But do we want them to turn around? Because we want to get here. We kind of want them to keep coming. I don't think we
How
want
long
them to
does
turn
the
around.
flaming ground last for? I think you would
Because
goes
even
away-
if it only did it a couple of times, it would move enough of them back. Because as of this time, these guys are probably going to continue to come this way. At some point, though, they might. Well, it really is just these 3 grunts. The rest of these guys, I don't think we want these 3 dudes getting over here before we do.
So
right?
you would say don't bother
I think so.
turning them around?
Right now, not at this point. Maybe at some point I could do that, but not right now. I want them to get closer in. I think. So the flaming ground basically just puts a wall. I think once I get through here, I'll drop the flaming ground, and then I don't think they'll even be able to get over. But I will have to kill these 2 guys first. I'm just gonna do that, bud.
All right, go for it.
I'm good. I'm gonna kill these 2. I'm probably gonna do just this because then I can. And what's this do?
What do you mean?
What's
so
this?
If that you stun everything you hit,
But they're gonna die.
they're gonna die.
one. They're
It doesn't make a difference. And you hit all of them.
So, if with a range of 3, can I go 1, 2, 3?
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't I?
So the way he would have played that is the same as grabbing these die and doing this. That is how he spread his damage.
Yep. And since they're only 1, it does. I mean, we've just obliterated them.
Yeah.
So that was my first action, right?
No, your first action was supplying.
Ah. So I think what makes sense, I think I'm going to go move and then end my movement here.
So that's your what action? Third.
Third. So now I can come around this way. You can just use your big guns and open us up a
I do
a
have a
path.
lot more ammo, and we can always call another one down. By the way, anything we don't use, if we call a new one down, all that is discarded.
Yep. So that's the end of my turn. Here we go. I said stop spinning. Activate all creatures. If no creatures are in play, which they are, this is just activating all creatures.
Activate all creatures.
Yep.
That sucks. Wait, hold on. Goo Bomber. 2, 3. He's the only one that goes before the grunts.
Everyone else, it's going to be from here. So,
So I'm gonna
you
resolve.
You do these.
I'm gonna
I'll
resolve
do
these 2 because I have. Hang on, Jerry. Let's resolve these because they're right next to me, and they're going to actually attack. So that's a hit.
Oh.
Second one. Nothing. Exclamation
Oh,
mark.
exclamation points are good.
On easy difficulty, it's nothing.
Okay. Easy difficulty for the win.
Or at least the hazard 1, because the mission is not an easy difficulty mission, clearly. So that's these 2. Now we can do the rest. So
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2.
All these are going this way, Jimmy,
Oh.
you said?
Yep.
These?
Yep.
1, 2,
Yep. This is so funny. And then who's next?
Next is the web spitter.
Is that him?
Yeah.
1, 2. And then the
Exploder.
Is the goo.
Exploder.
So 1, 2,
And slasher.
1.
Brood Nexus. Spawns nothing.
Nice.
And the menace can, from this tip, oh, but he would have to go through this cave wall, through here. If he uses this tip,
Yeah, he can get you.
I think he can. Yeah, he can.
So what's he roll?
So, the menace, he
He's got 4 lives.
actually gets to attack. I'm going to make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Can you reach him on your turn?
Okay, so
Can we-
the only thing he has is when you attack him, he hides. But he rolls 1 attack. And he got a hit.
Okay, that's. Wait, is that was the worst he could do?
Yeah. No matter what, he does 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
The only thing, he has 3 health, and remember, if you only hit him for once, he'll hide the rest of that turn.
And then that was me. I pushed through there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn, so you can just.
I think I'm going
plow away,
to
right?
open up again.
I don't see why not. You can just do it. You do
I'm
that.
open up again.
You do that, and then I'll come around here and join you.
All right.
And hopefully nothing opens up at 2.
I'm gonna open it up.
Oh yeah, you just holding the trigger down,
Yeah.
right? This is only 1 action,
Yeah. Unless if I start rolling.
so
on
you
that.
can take
Let's get this one.
Sure.
other 2 are
I'll
misses.
rack them. You slap them and I'll rack
Second
them.
shot. 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Let's get those 2 there.
Let me sneak you through there.
And I think I'm gonna actually keep going and maybe kill the Nexus.
I would just keep. What's your range on that?
5.
What I mean, you
I
could
plow through that and
use
maybe
all
hit
your
the
ammo,
menace.
and then we'll bring down another thing.
So I could see the menace back, and I can shoot over that grunt. So depending on my roll, it's a 1. So I'm gonna hit the
Yep.
grunt.
Yep.
Here we go again. Just keep going.
Go, Juan, go.
That's 3 hits. I will target the menace.
Is that this?
That's 3 hits. The menace is dead.
Oh, nice. Does he go in here?
The menace goes into this one.
Okay, I'll let you do that one. This is fun, dude. Go get him.
The menace is dead. And honestly, I'm going to keep going, but this time I'm going to spend the secondary so I don't keep wasting that. And I'm going to start targeting the Brood Nexus. That's 3 on the Nexus.
Is that our green?
Yeah. He's got 2 left, and I'm honestly
going.
at this point, I'll go again.
Yeah. This is fun.
That's it. That's the Nexus. When the Nexus dies,
That was awesome.
when the Nexus dies, he gets 1 more chance to spawn. He spawned nothing.
He's spawnless.
He spawned his
Spawnless
last
as a
spawn.
Nex can be.
So that's the Brood Nexus out of the way, and I don't get anything for
That was
killing the
That was
Nexus.
tan-fastic.
Nope. All right.
That was 1 action.
That was all 1 action.
You could call pod down
I'm low on ammo, but yeah.
and health. You could call pod down, yeah.
You want me to target those? I'll keep
Oh.
going. One more. Right? What's
Oh
one
yeah,
more?
because you can just.
That's 2 hits. So that's those 2.
And you have a 3.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
just those 2.
I got it.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna hold off because I definitely cannot see that last one.
That was fantastic. That was so much fun watching.
I have
you.
2 shots.
That
left.
was so satisfying to have done this the way we did it. I love it. This was fantastic. To get that was so cool. I love it. That was so cool.
Yeah.
The upgrades you got, everything. It was like everything
working
worked
out.
perfectly.
It's working out really well.
So fun. You still have 2
Actions.
actions, so you could literally check that and check this. If they're both eggs, I won't even need to go that
So
way.
I'll do a move action. So I'll have 1 action left. That's an egg.
And you can finish your action.
Do you want me to end it in mine? It's going to
No.
spawn more
This
grunts.
is only your Oh, it is?
Every time you collect an egg, you roll.
I
roll the black dice.
I'm not
one.
worried about grunts. Your second action, you could finish this here and then see if that's an egg. Because if it is, I don't even need to come here.
It's a loot bug.
Okay, so I will need to come here now.
So
So that was your.
yeah, for my 3rd action, you want me to call a pod? Because I need ammo for sure.
I
'Cause
I
if
think
not-
calling a pod is a good idea.
Or would you actually? Should I get the loot bug and then you call
Does
the
this
pod
this doesn't bring the bugs until we hit it, right?
until we take it? Yeah. So actually,
Well, on my turn, I've got to come here,
I mean,
so
now
I've
that
got to
I'm-
attack.
now that I'm looking, that has to be the egg.
Yeah,
there's
this is
thir-
the egg.
that
That's
is
why.
the egg,
Yep,
yeah.
that's why we wanted. That's why I wanted to check. Because if this was the egg, I wouldn't have needed to come here.
Yeah.
I could have just come down. I think you could probably get that.
Let's get the loot bug, right? And
I think so.
grab some extra stuff. And we got it. I mine too, but there's nothing else to mine. So loot bug gives me an instant gold. And then
Nice.
I roll mineral die, and I get nothing else. So just 1 gold.
That's okay. I'm not even sure we need it.
Yeah.
And then on my turn, I'll come and get this, and then maybe,
Yeah.
well,
And
then I'll move back down, or I'll come this way, and then when you call that down on your turn, you can put it here,
Yeah.
and we can both. Then I can't get through. That's okay, because you're gonna get this.
I can on my turn just throw a zip line across.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right, that was your turn.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see.
Unsettling rumblings. Increase the swarm threat by 1. If this didn't trigger a swarm, draw another event card.
Oh,
Oh boy.
come on, be good.
Unsettling rumblings. Increase the threat by 1. If this didn't trigger a swarm, draw another. Oh my gosh.
What? This
No
is
way. Ouch. Movement on the cave ceiling releases some minerals. A piece of nitra drops on your head. Good thing you have a thick skull. Collect 1 nitra. That's it.
What color is it? Red.
Red.
Okay.
That was good.
That could have been so terrible.
That got a little scary.
I mean, this is a little scary too. All right,
Yeah.
so it's my turn. I'm gonna use my movement to go here. It flips this, right? And I can finish my movement, right? 2, 3, because this is probably gonna be better, easier to come down here than it would be to
yeah.
come all the
So
way
you're
back
gonna
down.
mine?
I am. This is my second action. Come on.
You got it. So egg cuts collected, and for every cave opening, we roll the creature die, both times.
Yeah,
So
you can have that.
get the grunts ready, because there might. So cave 1,
Yep, I'm ready.
2 grunts,
Here,
1 on the
and
cave
now
and 1
it's-
toward us.
Yep, now it's.
Cave 2, 1 grunt. Cave 3, no grunts.
Oh, we got unlucky there, but that's okay.
And you have 1 action left, right, Jerry? Do you?
I'm
Or no?
moved,
Mind.
and I have 1 action
You wanna
left.
call the pod?
I could call the pod, but it's not going to be close enough to you for you would have to move to get it.
No, you can drop it right here.
Oh, I could drop it anywhere.
You can drop it anywhere. Line of sight doesn't matter.
And then you're going to give me a thing to run across because this
I
is going to
could.
block me out.
Yeah, I could, for sure. I mean, I'll probably kill it, I'll be honest, this coming turn.
Or I could kill it now. It doesn't matter, does it?
You can shoot it whatever you want.
I have more. Do you want
have,
me?
Yeah, use your primary and just use the one that doesn't set the ground on fire.
Okay, so just give me 3.
Oh. I haven't even used my grenades.
Oh, yeah, I haven't used any of this stuff.
That's it. Grunt's
I'd say
dead.
we got him pretty good. So you don't have to worry about him, which is cool because now he's not going to get a chance to attack you. That was probably the best choice.
Yeah, it was.
We didn't
Because
even
I only
think
have
about
3
that.
health, so I'm
yeah,
not
we didn't think about
halfway.
it. Here we go. Ready? Ugh. They're closing in. Increase the swarm threat by 1.
That sucks.
If this didn't trigger a swarm, but it does.
It does.
Oh boy. The warden is here. Place 1 warden and then 1 web spitter at exit 1.
That really sucks. One
Place
warden
1
and
grunt
a web
at
spitter?
all other exits and then activate.
A warden and a web spitter, you said, right?
The web spitter is this one, right?
This is the warden. You said at 1?
At 1.
So
place
as-
1
they'll have
warden.
to-
You
you'll
would
ha-
go first.
You'll
Yeah.
have to go there.
It's a little fiddly there.
So,
Sorry.
the warden. This one has a little bit of a special ability. When the Glyphid Warden activates, it moves toward the nearest creature. If after its movement the warden is more than 3 spaces away from the nearest creature, place 1 grunt next to the warden on the adjacent empty space nearest to a dwarf.
Let's read that. Let's
Yeah.
just read it let's just activate and then when we get to him.
Sounds
so
good.
where's the warden?
He's right here.
No, where's the warden's card?
Oh, let me grab it.
And
Yeah,
then
the
do we
problem is
have
that-
him on the do we already have one of these? A web spitter out? We do, so we're good. All right.
Oh,
so
I guess we haven't shown them, right? Let's show them the warden.
sure.
Just while we're at it, at this point we've shown you every creature, might as well show you the warden. So here's the warden. Here's the warden card.
There
So
we
the
go.
warden has 2 health, a range of 3, and moves 3 spaces. He has these resistances. And if more than 3 spaces away from the nearest creature, spawns 1 grunt. That's what this is showing here in this image. And this is what the warden looks like. So, pretty cool looking guy.
Yep.
Back to the board here.
Back. And then place 1 grunt at all other exits.
1 grunt.
Would go at 2 and 3. And then activate all creatures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 18. Here's our line.
Okay. So he's coming this way. So
So it
first,
starts the ones closest.
Goo Bomber. So 1, 2, 3. Now all the grunts.
3.
So he's gonna actually swing at me. I'm gonna do the calculate the damage while Jerry's moving. This grunt is going to attack me for swing 1. He hits me down to 2 health, and now all the other grunts are gonna move. I'll let you finish the grunt move.
Did these move?
I have not touched anything but this guy. He just attacked.
All grunts have moved?
This one? Did you move
Nope.
this one? All right. 2, 3.
I didn't see his little stuff.
Web spitters. So he can. I think he can't see me.
Oh, how much range does he have?
Well, actually, he doesn't have the range. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh! He doesn't have the
1, 2,
range.
3, 4, 5. Neither does he.
Okay.
Oh wait,
he's
what's
a
his
range 3.
Yeah,
But-
neither one of them do.
Yeah, so he's one. But the warden has a special way of moving. But anyways,
Who's next on movement?
the web spitter. So he's gonna move 3. So
And this one is 2. So 1, 2, 3. And then the goo, the glob thing,
The exploder.
and then the
Slasher.
slasher.
Brood Nexus. Oh, he's no longer with us. Adios.
Bye. Bye.
Adios, Brood Nexus. And finally, the warden. So for what I was.
All right, now
last-
we'll
yeah.
do it. Let's talk it through.
When the Glyphid Warden activates, it moves towards the nearest creature. If after its movement, the Warden is more than 3 spaces away from the nearest creature, place 1 grunt next to the Warden or on the adjacent.
So what's its movement?
Moves 3.
So he would go 1, 2. He would end here, and he is within 1 of a creature.
Well, it moves toward the nearest creature.
Right. It was this. They're
So
all.
if he was here, he would just go there. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, he doesn't do his full
Yeah.
movement.
No,
Okay.
because I'll tell you why. Because he doesn't attack.
Okay.
The Warden has no attack, but generates a protective shield around creatures within 3 spaces of its location. The shield cancels 2 damage per attack.
So all of these.
Yeah.
are shield.
When the Warden is killed, during an attack, its protective shield disintegrates, and the creatures it was protecting immediately lose the associated protection bonus.
Okay. Well, yep. We'll worry about that when we start shooting him. We might not even bother with him. We'll see.
Yeah. So the shield doesn't protect himself. The Warden is not protected by that shield.
So he would have attacked.
He did. He hit me for 1.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. So
I'm down to
who's-
2 health.
It's your turn.
If it
1,
is,
2,
they're all
3,
dead.
4, 5. Do you have a range of 5?
I do.
Oh, so you can hit him first.
I'm gonna light up the Warden then, and then the Warden has 2 health, so I can kill the Warden easy. I'm gonna need to do 2 things first. I need to call supply pod.
You've only got.
I need to call supply pod first.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend 2 actions just arming up, and the 3rd action is just gonna be me shooting. So I'm not moving.
So I would put the pod here so
That's what I'm doing.
you don't block me.
Yep. So I'm gonna call in a supply pod. So everything in the old supply pod is discarded.
Bye.
Calling in a new one.
Here
and
we
I'm calling
go.
it right next to me. The supply pod does not block line of sight, and anybody can walk through the supply pod.
Including bad guys.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
not
This-
that much primary.
Not a lot of health either, but that's okay because I'm good. You can fill up on health.
Yeah.
You fill up on everything. I
Yeah,
don't need
because the
anything.
good thing
That's,
is
you
I
can
can-
take everything you need.
I
I'm
can
good.
use primary and secondary
Yep.
ammo for the minigun.
Yep,
so
fill up. Take it all.
and 3 health. So
Take it all and pull the trigger.
Second action is I'm going to heal, so I'm
Yeah,
going to
you
grab all
should
3.
just put it right into your thing.
I'm grabbing everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't even
Yeah.
just put it right on there.
This one stays, and I got 5 here. 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got all 5?
Yep, fully stocked.
So did you put 6 on here by accident? Because you were empty, weren't
Oh, then I did put 1 by mistake. There you go. So there's just 1 ammo left in there. Because I had 2 left.
You did have 2? Okay, so there's one. I don't even think I'm gonna bother with it, dude.
Okay.
That's it.
And 3 nitra / gold. So we have 3
You
nitra.
have 3 nitra, yeah. Because
So we could still call another one for 3
One hit
gold.
you on the head.
Yeah, that's true. So we still could call one in with just using the gold.
Hopefully we don't need to.
Yeah.
You're gonna plow away.
Yeah.
You're gonna plow away. I'm gonna come in, get this last thing, and then we're gonna.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start opening fire. So,
And hopefully that doesn't run out first.
So here we go. I'm gonna target.
You gotta target.
I gotta
him
hit
first,
the
right?
warden first, but he blocks line of sight. But I can see over the grunt. Yeah, I can see over the grunts. So
You're
I
good.
can totally hit the. I can hit the warden for sure.
And what's his health?
The warden has 2 health. The warden is dead.
Whoop, whoop. Everything goes
Just
away.
like that. And now
Now you can.
we
just,
keep going. And nothing else is protected.
I don't think you can reach these 2, but you can clear these
I'm
guys.
gonna try to shoot here, because that web spitter is very bad. Because the web spitter
Take 'em out.
will web you,
Yep.
and then it locks you in place. Web spitter.
How much health does he have?
2. So I'm gonna use 2 on the web spitter, 1 on the guy next to him.
Yeah.
That's another ammo. And should I waste ammo on 2 grunts?
I would just clear.
Yeah.
Just clear the path. Yeah. Just
I'm
clear
gonna
the
shoot
path.
that one, but I can go 1, 2, 3. I can't hit him. So this one's
You
dead.
can't hit him.
No, because he's too far.
1, 2, 3.
Because where I target, I have to go 1 die, 2 die, 3 die.
Oh, yeah. I'd still just
go
take
again?
him. Yeah,
Alright.
because right now actions are our enemies, not.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot. Actually, you know what? I'm not
Not
gonna spend
ammo.
this just in. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because the minigun ignores.
Yep.
I don't even need to use this armor piercing.
Nope.
2. He's done.
Nice.
Yeah.
That
I like the way we built up this minigunner.
Yeah, that's so fun.
The
That's
gunner's
awesome.
pretty
so
cool.
satisfying.
Yeah,
So that was your 3rd.
that was it.
All right. Hopefully we don't get anything that moves that too crazy. We should be able to get through here now.
Mission specific event, which was activate all creatures in play.
So who's 1 now?
Goo Bomber still 0. So 1, 2. Wait. What's the range on it? 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So the Goo Bomber will now be in range next time, and then every grunt,
So yeah, you get
starting from the ones closest to us. So, and that was gonna go for you, Jerry. I think
1, 2.
3. He would go here.
Oh, that's right, because he can get up on there. So would this one come here?
Yeah, because he can't get any closer.
And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's coming this way.
Or 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Yeah. And what's next?
You moved. So everybody moved.
Yep.
Okay. And that's it.
Well, these guys.
1, exploder.
2, 3.
Web spitter.
1, 2, 3.
Slasher.
Well, these guys are getting close. They've been running a long time. Are they going to catch
Yeah.
us?
I don't know.
My turn. So I can go 1, 2, 3. I can't.
And you're
I
moving on
can't.
the cave. On the cave entrance.
So I'd have to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2.
Yeah.
That's what I don't matter because. So
Or
here's.
Jerry, you could just walk. Can you jump 1, 2? Oh no, you would end on me. No, it's the same thing.
So I've used 2 actions. Now, I could push this. Does he have 5 health or less?
He has 2 health.
So I could push him 3. Would that, as a free one, choose another dwarf to immediately carry out a movement action. Oh wait, I'm gonna do something else.
I have my rock.
So I was here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this first. I can push you out of the way, right?
Yeah.
So I could move you 3. 1, 2,
Yeah, just put me there.
3.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my rock and stone. Now my first movement will be 1, 2, 3. So I've only had 1 movement. Do you want me to hit these guys?
You want to kill him? Go for it.
Because then they won't attack you at the end of this turn. I feel like I'll do my stubby. It's going to hit here. It's got a range of 5. It should be able to
Yeah.
get this one first.
Yeah. So 2. Oh, here.
Or it's 3. Should I? I've got 1, 2, 3. I can't get that. Yeah, so I'm just going to. I'll just do my secondary. So that's 2 greens, a red, and a yellow. And then I can re-roll any of them, but I'm only able to hit him.
Yeah.
So he's just gone, right?
And he's not. Yeah, he's not immune to any of it.
So that's my
he's
second.
dead.
That's my second action. Now, would it behoove me to move or to attack this guy?
I mean, the objective is the eggs. When you pick up the egg, it's gonna spawn two. There's a chance that more grunts spawn.
Here's what I'm saying. I can cut us a straight path to the pod and let you attack, but these guys are coming up on your butt.
Well, what's gonna be easier, to cut through or
If
to
I can
walk
go
through?
1, 2, 3.
Oh no, because we would have to go through the caverns.
1, 2. So on my next turn, so if I do this turn, on my next turn, I can go 1 action, 2 action, my 3rd action, I'm in the pod.
Well, the pod
And
doesn't.
you can come behind.
This is all terrain until we get the 5th egg. This doesn't flip until we get the 5th egg. Yeah.
You'll have done that
Okay.
this turn.
Okay. Then yeah.
Right? So I'll end my turn. I'm going to go 1, 2. Well, I'll go 3 here. Actually, oh no, you're full. I'll go 3 here. Will I? Do I care? If he's only going to hit me for 1, right? If I go here, it's going to make it a little shorter distance for you.
Okay.
But it's going to leave me open for attack. I'll do it. I'll stay open for attack.
That was your last action, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to hit me here probably, but he could miss.
All right. What
We'll
do we
see.
got?
Gun inheritance. You spot a gaggle of glyphids chowing down at one of your former colleagues. Is that Carl? Among the carnage, you notice a shiny gun. If I'm not knocked down, which I'm not, I can replace my secondary weapon with a new overclocked one, fill its ammo to 5, then increase the swarm threat by 1. Do you think that's worth it?
So what?
I would be able to get a new weapon, overclock it, and have 5 ammo, but I would lose these 2, right? I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's also not worth it to move the swarm. I'm just gonna skip it, and nothing else happens.
Yeah.
We just got super lucky.
That is cool that you can find a new gun like that. All right.
Feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
It's your turn. Yeah, you're
So I'm gonna mine. Or
probably
should I
mine.
move first?
You probably want to mine first, and then it's gonna proc guys. Maybe then you use your
Yeah.
blow stuff up.
Got it. And honestly, I'll probably mine that nitro already. And yeah, because how many tiles? I only have 2 tiles left, so don't bother. I'm not gonna bother putting one there.
Yeah, because we're gonna put them
Yeah,
here.
I'll do this. I mean, this is the egg. We know that's open.
I can just take this.
Did I put the nitro
and
though?
put it here. I don't think that's gonna come into play.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll keep these here. What did I do with the nitro? Did I put it over there?
I put it in
Okay.
there.
I picked up the egg.
So that procs this, maybe.
Yeah. I wanted to be extra sure. That I might
We
do
start
that.
at 1,
Yeah.
and it's a grunt for every what?
per every exclamation mark. Nothing
None.
on 1.
So 2 that's behind us.
1 on 2.
And then you can do
1
as
on
many,
3.
as many as you want over
Yeah.
there.
So that's all the grunts. And honestly,
We're getting
Jared,
down to it.
I don't think. Well, actually, I should probably just kill those 2 for 1 action, right?
I would kill those 2, and then I'm going to come through here
So 1 action
on
so
my turn,
I
and
use-
then you can come behind me.
Yeah, I use 1.
So does this flip?
Yes, it does. It flips right now. And we don't have to end our movement on our spaces. That's
Oh, it's just in any pod.
it's just for spawning. Once you're in the pod, creatures can no longer attack you, but you can shoot out of it. So you're completely safe in the pod. So you could
My
hold.
next turn, I
Yeah.
will be in the pod.
So that's 1. And for the second ammo, without wasting an action, that's 2.
There it is.
So I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna stop firing, and then I'm gonna use my 3rd action to move. 1, 2.
Okay. As long as this is nothing crazy, we should be.
Mission-specific event, which is activate all creatures. So Goo Bomber is no longer here, so just the grunts.
1, 2, 3. So he's going to be in the pod with us.
I think the pod blocks.
They can't.
movement.
Oh, so does he have to go all the way around?
I think so. I'm not. I don't remember that.
While
I
you
will
do
double check that.
I will.
I'll leave him there and we'll go back for him.
1, 2, 3.
I think the pod blocks movement.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then. What comes first, the web spitter or the globular thingy?
Web spitter, then the exploder.
Okay, so they're right up on us, but I don't think
It'll
it'll matter.
probably be during their activation.
I don't think any of this matters. Everything has moved. Actually, I need to wait to see if he has to go around. We're trying to find out if monsters can land in here, because otherwise it's either going to do one of two things. It probably can't land in here. It's probably either going to take 1 step, 2, 3, and since it can't get through, it'll wait for its next turn to come through, or it has to come all the way around. Either way, it's not going to affect us.
Creatures cannot move into the drop pod and they can't attack it. They will choose another target instead.
So he would
move around.
He would move here, and he can't land here, so he would stay there. On his next turn, he would come through.
No, they can't move it. They can't move it at all.
It
They
can't move.
They can't
into
move
it?
into it. Yeah. So he's just gonna turn around.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. So it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
My first action is to move here.
Here.
My second action is to move here. My
Now-
third action is to come in here.
Okay.
This is the only thing that's going to suck. Hopefully you don't get hit for 5.
I doubt it. You know what could happen? That web spitter webs me, and then I'm stuck in.
And then I
place.
have to come out. Glowing walls. Place 1 gold in the wall closest to you. So a gold goes here.
Wall closest to you. Okay.
Yep. If several walls are already equal, choose one. Increase swarm threat by 1.
Ooh.
Nothing happens.
And that's it.
So you just are gonna
I'm gonna do
1, 2, 3, and then
1, 2, and that's mission complete.
mission complete. We did it.
Rocket stone
Yay! For Carl.
for Carl.
We got it. We did it.
We did
That
it.
was
We did it.
that was Deep Rock Galactic. I hope you enjoyed our teach and playthrough. Thank you, everybody. There's 7 of you still here. If you're watching, appreciate it. Thanks to everyone who stopped in. In the next couple of days, I'll have chopped this down and turned it into a teach and a playthrough. If you're ever in Central Ohio, if you live here or you're just passing through, jump on our Discord. Check out our schedule, and if you want to play a game with us, see if we're playing a game, or even if you can't ever stop in, jump on our Discord. We got people who play BGA all the time. Check out our other videos. Our videos are going to keep getting better and better, I promise. I mean, we've only been at this for a couple of months since I don't even think it's been 2 months. I think we've been operating this studio for about a month now. And I'd like to think that we're getting better and better as we go. Just want to say thanks to Juan real quick. Do you have anything you want to say?
Oh, well, thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully you guys found it as entertaining as we did.
Oh,
sure.
I had a blast.
That was,
it was
that was a fun
fantastic.
mission. I had some doubts at 2 players, but this game is good.
And it
really
is.
fun.
It's such a good. It is a great little. If you like dungeon crawlers, it's super fun. The dice are not punishing. The dice give you lots to work with. There's lots of mitigation. It really is fun. And have you ever painted a mini?
I have not.
I'm gonna get you to paint these minis.
Okay.
We're gonna have a deluxification night soon. I've been wanting to do something for a while.
We're gonna need a lot of green.
Maybe on some Saturday. Even if you don't like do hero paints, which you might not want to, like with all the creatures, I would do at least a wash. Have you seen what a wash can do? I'll
No.
show you sometime the difference between an unwashed and a wash mini, and because it really brings out the details in the sculpt. Because when it's all gray, all the details kind of run together. But when you put a nice little wash on it, it really makes it pop. And I think at the very least you want them to get washed, and then we'll do hero paints on the characters.
Sounds good.
we'll do that sometime, and it'll really pop. All right. Well, I think that's probably it. I'm Jerry.
I'm Juan. Thank you for joining us.
And if you ever do come out in real life, we'll see you out there. Good night, everybody.